channel last weekend, and I just streamed the past like 20 minutes on the wrong channel. So you just missed all the stuff. You just missed all the pregame. I apologize a lot, and I'm slightly embarrassed because 82. Oh, that's not right. Where is the password? So use this Mac thing. Okay. I'm very embarrassed. This is really embarrassing. I've never casted on someone else's channel before, so I forgot how the settings worked, and it doesn't like tell me what I'm casting to. I got so confused why there was nobody watching. Usually I have a few people that watch that get notified. So let's just redo this intro slightly in a couple minutes because the game's obviously going to start shortly. So welcome everyone. This is the Amateur Dota 2 League Season 30. This is the Contender League, so that's people who are let's see, ranked legend and below in the Dota ranking system. We're in week number 3. Tonight is a 2-game series between WSS.Kobolds and To Be Decided. I do seem to I always follow To Be Decided. That's just part of what I do. I'm very attached to them. I will try to not be super biased, but it's kind of inevitable. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Yeah. So I had a whole thing I did a whole pregame interview with them yesterday, but apparently I won't be able to show it because I screwed everything. Oh, they left the lobby. What in the world? Let us refresh. Let's try this again. Oh, gotta restart the client. They had a patch. They had a giant patch. Oh yeah, so that's part of the stuff. Today's very complex. There was a major Dota patch today, just dropped like earlier today, with so many changes, a bajillion changes, a new hero, a new whole set of skills for every single hero. Pretty crazy. Lots to deal with. Lots to unpack there. I'm not going to go over all the new stuff, but basically that means we're going to see a lot of crazy new stuff this time. Let's see what these two different teams decide to bring to the table. I did already hear from To Be Decided that they've thought through a lot of the new abilities and have a few fun ones they plan to join. They plan to have to use. I'm just so scatterbrained right now. I'm ridiculously embarrassed. I gotta change this too. TV. Okay. Well, we've got the thing in the background. We've got the replay in the background. You won't get to see the intro. I'm sorry once again. I think I'll be able to show it again next week. Oh no. Their client's out of date too. They finally realized it. Let's see if I'll just keep waiting for the lobby to open. I refreshed my thing already. Lobby's down once again. It'll probably be a few more minutes. How about I play my intro? We'll just we'll play the interview for a bit until they actually decide to start their thing. Okay? Okay. So hey everyone. I'm fortunate enough today to get to sit down, or virtually sit down, whatever you want to call this, in a Discord room with To Be Decided's captain Biggie and fellow teammate Phantom, who I have watched play a number of times. It was Biggie's cool idea to have some kind of pregame interview. We can talk about the team, yada yada yada. Well, yeah. So that was last season's name. I followed 5 of you from back then, and obviously this year you've got a different name. You've got a different team ID, like in the 82L thingy, and you're the only 2 that are left from the previous roster. Do you want to tell me a bit about why you had to like make a new team and find new people?
Well, so to begin with, comes rank. Master Builder was already an Ancient 2 by the end of the season, right? Phantom?
Something like that.
Yeah. Yoshi was already up there as well, and then Gentry started climbing pretty quickly. He's up to Ancient 3 now, I think.
I think he might have even reached 4.
Yeah, I mean, he really shot off. So we knew at that point, if everybody's schedules and we wanted to stay together as a team, we would have to bump ourselves up to the next level in intermediate. But unfortunately, with Gentry and real life scenarios, he's not going to be able to play the whole season. So he kind of took himself away from the team. Master Builder is on another TBD team in intermediate with one of his friends. They have the same logo, but they are to be determined instead of to be decided.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Which has caused zero controversy in the vote.
Not at all. It's not like anyone uses acronyms when they're saying your team name, do they? It's not confusing in the slightest.
Yeah, so in the end, it was wanting to stick together with Master Builder, and Yoshi. Yoshi kind of just fell off, to be honest. We had our own Discord for last season, and he just kind of up and left.
Harbinger. Okay. Yeah, so I guess you already knew him, but how about the other two people? How's the new team, like what, synergy or whatever the word is?
Well, it's actually gone a lot better than I expected for having 3 new teammates. Phantom's very easy to get along with. Harbinger can. Harbinger is Harbinger. He can be a little difficult.
Touch my rig and you
lose
lose a finger.
But that's he's got a playful side to him.
And luckily, a lot of his moodiness is self-directed, so it's usually pretty constructive. Can be bad, but it doesn't usually outwardly direct towards the team, which is nice.
Right. Fred, Fred, we just caught up on a free agents channel in the Discord, and he turned out to be a huge success so far.
Yeah,
and synergizing really well with Harbinger.
Oh yeah.
I believe he even played, and correct me if I'm wrong, Biggie, but wasn't he playing core before too?
I'm sure he plays a lot of core.
So taking him on as a 5 was a bit of a risk, but I do really think it paid off.
Yeah, and it's not his first time doing competitive. He's done multiple leagues prior to.
Okay.
But he's very he's got a very good positive outlook on the team. Even just after a couple weeks of playing together.
I don't think we mentioned Snow yet, did we, Biggie?
No, Snow. So Snow is on an RD2L team with Harbinger, RD2L Masters team, and we were looking for a mid. We had Fred and Harbinger, and he suggested Snowstorm. Snowstorm?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
I did double check that. And he's a very good mid. He's very knowledgeable, and he's got a very large hero pool. Something we were lacking in our last roster. And nothing against Master Builder. The heroes that he did know how to play, he knew how to play. But
Oh yeah, that Viper.
It's a lot of variety.
Oh yeah.
So it was a little hard to draft around that and rely on doing well in a lane. With Snowstorm, we have a little more reliability.
I would even go so far as to say that our drafting options have opened up pretty wide this season. Last season, I'm sure you remember, Ali, we, looking at myself as an example, I played either Mars or Sand King in the off lane.
Yep.
But this season I've got to play a lot more because our picks have kind of opened that up for me. And I think that extends to the whole team as a whole. So, yeah.
We've definitely seen some different picks than what y'all had last season. That's for sure.
Yeah.
we've been watching your streams after sometimes, and your confusion around some of our picks is fantastic.
Okay, so then for that about that specific game the second game from last week, where
Mhm.
you picked AM as a second pick when you were up against like it didn't make any sense. Whatever you drafted, it didn't make any sense, and we were so confused. And then you obviously won, but only because you just totally wrecked them. Was that on purpose or was it on accident or was Harbinger just being ridiculous or what?
No, it was very much on purpose.
Mhm.
Okay.
I can't remember. I'm looking at the draft, or I'm pulling up the draft now, and I can probably go into more depth exactly about why we picked it. But Harbinger is a very prolific AM player. He loves those kind of hard carries, and we like seeing him play it on our team. So I mean, we were happy to have him pick it. Second, it's got the draft up.
Yeah, I'm trying to pull it up too. I just know it was the second pick, and then based upon their picks, they didn't have any targeted spells, and it didn't like oh, and it was let's see, it was up against like an Undying and a Mars, and then you picked AM, and it didn't make any sense. Then of course they went and picked like 3 heroes that AM does awesome against, just to be nice to you, but it really
Yeah,
didn't make
what-
sense as a second pick.
He said he wanted it, and we gave it to him.
Nice. So is that yeah? I guess that leads into the next question nicely. When you're kind of doing your drafts, I suppose some of this could be your secret internal stuff. But is there like one person who's kind of leading all of it or making all the decisions, or is it always like a majority rule decision or a free for all, or what kind of how does that usually go?
So when it comes to each player's position, I've got the last say. I mean, I'm the one that's drafting, but I'm the one that's hitting the pick button.
Sure,
If I don't like
you do have
it,
that
if I
last
don't-
say
if I
at
don't-
least. Yeah.
Biggie
Yeah.
is the dictator of our draft.
Harb has wanted to play some very questionable carries, and I have outright said no. Things that haven't been practiced, or I don't believe he can play, or he's never played a single game on the hero.
Do you have any? Have you done some research on Kobolds? Do you have particular strategies that you intend to use against them, or you'll just kind of stick to your own your normal kind of way of doing stuff?
Yeah, so we're planning on winning all 3 lanes and then winning
Okay.
the game.
I like it.
Yeah. But beyond that,
a little more in depth, a little more detailed. Kobolds lost two of their main cores. They lost their mid. I'm not gonna say lost. They're not playing on the same team. They lost their mid, Gambit, Axiom,
yes.
and they lost Dill. Two very formidable players that caused us a lot of stress.
Yeah.
But so this is really a different team for them. But when we did scrim them, they were still just as strong.
Cool. Yeah. Well, thank you both, Biggie and Phantom. But I'm gonna stop recording. Oh, we're okay. CK pops the ult, going in very aggressive. Oh wow, nice crit on the Kenny. Windrunner TP's a 0, should be able to kill Phantom. Totally whiffs the power shot, but focus fire with the jab. Oh. Okay, I'm back now. I am back. They're having a lot of trouble finding everyone. But each team has 4 people and is missing their 5th, which is kind of funny. Let's see. Oh, but then you walk away. That's clever. Kind of posh. Oh, here we go. Yuki's here. Paralyzing cast. Nice job, Harbinger. Backing away, and then quick Rana Void. Okay, so one team, their 5th. So TBD's 5th is apparently waiting for Kobold's 5th to arrive. Yeah. So if you can't know it, you can't tell, I'm wearing contacts today, which is very different. Trying to get used to it, it's still really weird. It was very hard to drive, and I made a cool border. If you can see it, can you tell what it is? This is there's a eyeball and like little paws. I saw like a thing and like a little cat overlay kind of thing, and I decided to copy it. So it's totally my own. I didn't like steal it from anyone. I drew it all myself. But I'm trying to decide. This is the one with big eyes. I can also do I can also do this one, which doesn't have the giant eyes. It doesn't have the paws. It's a bit more like safe, not as disruptive, but I kind of like the eyes. It's kind of cute. Let's see. Yeah. So I'm going to stick with the fun eyes at this point. It'll be fun. Everything else should be about the same. I got my trees still. We've got the replay going on in the background. Oh, for some reason this time it's not getting super laggy. Okay, no, it's laggy if I go into Dota. That's what it is. Because going into Dota is a big deal. So tonight, forget what I covered because I was streaming on the wrong channel. I apologize. I messaged the guy and I apologize for doing that. That was quite embarrassing. Now we're back on my channel, which is much better. Tonight, I think I already said he was playing. It's a standard 2-game series, week number 3. Both teams are... They both have had 3 wins over the course of the past couple weeks. It could be anyone's game. TBD is pretty confident. If you didn't tell from the interview, I'm not sure if I cut that part out. They are feeling pretty confident today. They really showed their team, their dominance last week. Like, their team really knows how to work together. It was kind of impressive. So, well, they're kind of feeling good about facing off against Kobolds this time. But they did lose last season in the playoffs, in the semifinals, 2-0 to this same team, albeit with a slightly different roster. And TBD had a different roster too. And they scrimmed a couple weeks ago, and Kobolds won both games as well. So, I don't know where this confidence is coming from, but we'll see. And the main excitement is that there was a big Dota patch today, so a lot of new hero abilities, a lot of crazy stuff happening. I don't know which way it's gonna go. I'm looking forward to seeing some very specific things. I have looked through the patch myself. It's gonna be kind of awesome, I hope. Yay, he went and deleted the thing. Thank goodness. Yeah, I'm looking forward to a few really fun abilities. So Magnus has this cool horn toss, which reminds me a lot of Pandemonium from Han, where he had this like flick ability where he would jump on someone and flick them behind him. They would be up in the air, and then when they landed back, they were slightly slowed. So it was a great combo where he'd go forward, he'd flick you behind him. While you're slowed, he would do his big leap backwards, which is like a big pounce. And it stuns everyone who lands on top of. So it's a perfect combo to flick you behind and jump on top of you. Really, really great. So with Magnus, it's very similar. The horn toss, he will flick someone behind him, and there's like a 0.6 seconds of travel time and 0.25 seconds of them being stunned once they land behind Mag. He has a skewer ability, so it makes sense. He walks up to someone, he horn tosses them behind him, he turns around while they're in the air and while they're stunned, and just skewers all the way back. Really great initiation, really great utility ability. Definitely looking forward to that. I feel like it's going to be pretty popular. It's because typically you blink forward and you either RP or you blink and you skewer, but skewer has time. So with this horn toss, you can blink and horn toss, which is the single target ability. Hopefully like a short animation. It's a guaranteed stun, and it's kind of like it guarantees you're going to get your skewer backwards. I think it's awesome. We'll see how it goes. I'm also looking forward to Wind Ranger. She has that cool power shot thing. Normally it has a limited range, but when you get this Aghanim Shard thing, then it makes it cast globally, which is really, really cool. Which that reminds me of Aluna from Han as well, where when she activated her ult, then her it's kind of like power shot. It became global as well, and also it's Wind Rangers. It's global, and if after the damage, if the hero is below 13% HP, they instantly die. Very similar to Ancient Apparitions Ice Blast. I don't know. Okay, they're waiting for Biggie. Biggie, where are you, Biggie? They said you were here. Looks like Kobolds has a Kobolds has a sub this time. Still waiting for Biggie to arrive. He's in Discord. He's just being a bit slow at the moment. Oh, he is playing Dota 2. He is in game. He's almost here. It's a bit harder for everyone just because in the first place, the patch, everyone has to download the new patch. It's very small. It takes it doesn't really take very long at all. Maybe like 10 seconds. I don't know. I didn't even notice it really interrupting what I was doing at all. Oh yeah, so and I want to see Kunkka's wave. Kunkka has so many awesome like AoE abilities. He's already got the giant ghost ship, which you can have a ghost ship fleet, and he's already got the what's it called? The thing with a bunch of things that come out of the ground. The gush thing, the torrents. He has torrent storm, which is already it's like so dramatic and so fun to have. Now they added an ability where with this Ag Shard he gets another ability called Kunkka Wave, which also does the push thing. Like it also does thing. It pushes all the heroes in the line back, so it's also utility. So now he's got yet another giant AoE ability he can add to the mix. It's going to be mind-blowing to see all of them combined. I really want someone to do it. It's just going to look fantastic. Kunkka has changed so much since he first existed. This is amazing. And it's kind of like a combination of, they used to have Kunkka's Ags, it would make his ghost ship drag people along with it. They changed it, of course, since then it made Torrent Storm, which is way better. But now this kind of carries along a spirit of the ghost ship carrying people along. Now it's this tidal wave is dragging people along. Very fun. And then I also kind of want to see that Lesh has this weird stun thing. It's actually not very good, but I just want to see it because it looks interesting. So normally Lesh's stun, it just like it has like a short cast time, and it just does a stun in one moment. But in this case, it's the shard. It makes it cast 2 more times in slightly larger areas every 5 seconds. Doesn't seem very useful, but it does seem annoying in the sense that it's gonna be there, so you have to worry about that particular spot for the next 10 seconds after they first stun. So pretty annoying. I really want to see Darkseer with a punch because that doesn't make any sense for Darkseer. He's not typically someone you DPS with, but ridiculously weird ability. It's called normal punch, and he just punches the hero, and he punches the hero so hard it knocks an illusion out of them from behind, and it does more damage and like pushback based upon how far he's traveled in the last 3 seconds, which combos very nicely with his other abilities. Should be really cool. Really cool. I really want to see that. Timbersaw has a flamethrower now. He just hates trees. All of his abilities destroy trees. Now his flamethrower thing, he just spews a flamethrower in the direction he's facing for like 7 seconds, and it catches trees on fire. We've never had that in Dota before. It catches them on fire, and they eventually get destroyed after they go down. Ridiculous. Yeah, I'm excited about that. Then they have Witch Doctor, where he turns into a Death Ward instead of holding the Death Ward. He gets to turn into a Death Ward for 2 seconds. Not that great, but kind of cool. And Quap's Blink, it does like a sonic boom at the start and end points of the teleport. There are some other ones. The only exciting ones are like those first 5 or 6 I said. I think Kunkka is going to be the most dramatic, and oh, I'm ready. Everyone has finally arrived. We should be starting shortly. Let me pause this thing and switch over to maybe.
5 seconds remaining.
Oh wait.
Dire
I need to do the thing. What? It didn't do the thing. I broke my intro. I broke it. Oh, now I'm sad. I must have broken something. I don't know what I did. Well, there's no intro this time.
Seconds remaining.
Okay, well here we go. Welcome everyone to the Amateur Dota 2 League Season 30. We are here in a Contender League game. This is week number 3. We have a best of 2 series tonight between WSS.Kobolds and To Be Decided. Both teams are fairly even at this point in the league, in the whatever you want to call it, the regular season. They each won 3 games over the course of the past 2 weeks. So fairly even as far as the rankings go. Both teams have had roster mix-ups since last season. I know TBD, the only people still there from last season are Biggie and Phantom. On Kobold's side, I think they lost their 2 big cores. And right now they're playing with a sub. They would normally have Vino, but I think Rent is their substitute for this game. They could not find him. So if you were here earlier, you probably saw the little pregame interview I did with them. Oh wait, this is, yeah, if you were watching the stream at least. Looks like TBD is pretty optimistic about this game, but the big crazy thing about tonight is that Dota just dropped a huge patch earlier today. It's only been like 3 hours since they dropped it. No one has any idea what's going on. A bunch of new abilities, a bunch of new balance changes. It's going to be ridiculous. Apparently TBD, they said they've spent the past 2.5 hours going over all the patch notes and coming up with some really fun strategies. I don't know what's going to happen. There was also a new hero, but they're in captain's mode now, so it's unlikely we're going to see that new hero. They typically don't enable new heroes in captain's mode until they've worked out the kinks in just regular mode, just looking at regular matches.
Radiant team's turn to pick.
But yeah, I'm hoping TBD pulls out some fun stuff. We're already seeing some pretty standard things going on. The bans are a bit odd. Maybe they're respect bans. I know TBD had some great success with both Oracle and Omni Knight, so those are potentially respect bans. TBD bans out Treant, which is very odd. Definitely don't see Treant too often. Let me turn this down a bit. I think it's a bit loud.
5 seconds remaining.
There we go. Okay. And they ban out Axe, who's an annoying offlaner, but sure, whatever. First picks are... Oh, Lich is frozen.
Looks like
That's
someone
not a good sign.
disconnected.
First pick of Lich, totally standard, great support, very classic if you don't ban him out. One of the easy heroes to get. TBD picks up Mars, obviously for Phantom, and Lina, hopefully for Biggie, but not necessarily. It could be Fred or Biggie could take that as a support. We saw some crazy work done by, let's see, who was with Mars? Was Mars with Lina? Was that the combo, or was Lina in the safe lane? I don't know. They're both very, very good with these heroes. Very comfortable with them. As far as what changed during the patch, neither hero, I don't think, really got reworked. Their Ag Shard abilities, Mars' Spear, it can now impale 2 enemies and it leaves a trail of fire that burns for like 10 seconds. Kind of cool. And Lina's ability, it's her Laguna Blade, which is usually a single target ult. A lot of damage to one target. Now you can also target at the ground and you'll deal damage to all heroes in a line. So it can be good, I guess, situationally. But no dramatic reworks here. With Lich gets a new ability called Ice Spire, which you put like an Ice Spire on the ground, and I think it does a slow, and it can Chain Frost will bounce to it if there's no enemy heroes around it. You can cast Frost Shield on the Ice Spire. The Ice Spire has 300 health. It can be destroyed, but it's generally just kind of a cool little addition to have, especially when you only have one hero near you. It means you can have your Chain Frost bounce like infinitely, theoretically. Underlord, classic offlaner as well, should do pretty well. Is pretty tanky, very good base damage. Typically a simple and easy safe offlaner. His Ag Shard ability was upgrading his Firestorm, so now he can cast it upon himself instead of just an area, and the Firestorm will follow him, and it will heal him for a percentage of the Firestorm damage. I didn't read it enough. I didn't test it out to determine if the healing is just based upon the damage it actually does to enemies, or if it's just based upon the damage it would normally do. I don't actually know. We will have to see about that. So other bans coming out now, banning out the classic carries. AM, PA, Harbinger is godlike on this AM. As we saw last week with the ridiculous pick of AM versus that lineup, it made no sense. They second picked AM. They just totally wrecked him. That was ridiculous. PA's classic, really great in the late game as far as the carry goes. Wouldn't do so well up against Underlord, but whatever.
10 seconds
Kind of surprised. Maybe they're picking just specific heroes based upon skill level. They also banned SF, who's a great midder. Some great counters to Underlord are picking Ursa as your carry because his Fury swipes can kind of ignore Underlord's passive aura of lowering everyone's base damage around him. TBD decides to go ahead and ban out Sven. Super annoying carry. Kind of hard to mess him up unless he doesn't get any farm. He's just whatever. Ooh, what was Sven's thing? I don't know if I saw Sven's Ag Shard. What was it? I want to see it. I'm gonna go look it over really quick because I didn't see it. Dota 2. Missed what? Come on, patch
10
notes.
seconds remaining.
Come on, Sven. Sven.
5 seconds
Oh,
remaining.
okay, that was a boring one. Okay, that's why I wasn't impressed. So with Sven, this was kind of the annoying thing about some of the Ag Shard, the things they did during this patch. So it would be fun if every single hero got like a new ability or got like an upgrade to their ability. But in a lot of the cases, wow, why is my stream lagging so hard?
Radiant
What in
team's
the
turn
world?
to pick.
The frame rate. I haven't had this problem before. It must be the new patch. They must have changed something. Hopefully it's only like this in the drafting phase. This is the kind of frame intensive thing because you're zoomed in so far. Yeah, so for some heroes, they took an ability that already existed, typically on the hero's talent tree. Like in this case, Sven, his like level 15 talent was that his Storm Hammer will dispel enemies upon impact. So in his case, they just took that same exact thing and they applied it to the Ag Shard. So now if you get the Ag Shard, then your Storm Hammer will dispel. It does make Sven a lot more balanced, so it's good in that sense, but it's kind of boring in the sense that they're not really adding anything to it. Clinks is also similar in that regard. I shouldn't talk about this too much, but yeah, with Clinks, he's always had this weird thing with these the burning army, these like skeleton soldiers that appear at various times. Before, it was that based upon one of his talents, whenever he would exit Skeleton Walk, it would spawn one of those burning army soldiers, which attacks enemy heroes. Now they moved it to the shard so that when he comes out of Skeleton Walk again, it summons two skeleton archers, which several patches ago it used to be a normal ability as part of Skeleton Walk. Before that, it used to be like part of, I don't know, there used to be like the Ags thing. I don't know. It's been very confusing. Whatever. So Zeus, they pick up Zeus for their mid and Clinks as their carry on Kobold's side. Both fairly squishy until Clinks gets his level 6, gets his Death Pact.
10 seconds remaining.
Zeus's Ag Shard is pretty fun. It looks kind of cute. I'm not sure how effective it is. Basically, when he activates it, it shocks a hero within 500 or 700 range of him. And if he's traveling in a direction at that time, he's going to jump 450 units in that direction. Hopefully we'll get to see that in practice today. Undying by TBD. Very, very favorite hero of Biggie or Fred. I'm hoping we're going to see a Mars plus Undying in that off lane. That is a ridiculously strong combo. Up against a Lich and a Clinks, yes, they're both ranged. Yes, they can both provide some harassment. But they're both very squishy. And Mars and Undying can make their lives just terrible. My goodness. TBD picks up Troll for their carry. Troll's Ag Shard, it kind of calls back to his old ult, where his old ult, it would globally give everyone increased attack speed. So now that's what it does. His Battle Trance, instead of just giving him the attack speed and the invincibility, I mean the lifesteal, the attack speed, the uncontrollability and whatnot, it also grants the global attack speed buff to everyone. Yeah, that's what it does. Clinks is, yeah, we already said Clinks. So those are their carries. So now remaining, we have Kobolds with their final support pickup. Pause 4 most likely, and TBD picking up their mid. Last bans are Lesh and Dragon Knight. They had some fun, some interesting, yeah, I guess interesting is the right word. Interesting Ag Shard abilities. I have not seen Snowstorm, who's the TBD mid. I have not seen him play any of those mid heroes. Well, unless he played Lesh, I don't know. I have not seen Dragon Knight. Maybe they know something, I don't know. I'm not sure what Snow's most common pickups are. Yeah. And on the TBD side, they ban out Tiny and Huskar. Not sure why they're banning out Huskar. Maybe they're expecting some kind of weird switcheroo, like a support Zeus. Be kind of weird, but not totally unheard of. Kobolds is feeling confident. Tiny has a really cool ban. Yes, we got a mag. Okay, TBD picks mag for their mid. This is great on multiple levels. Mag has Empower, so you typically get this when you have a melee carry, and you Empower. You can apply it to like an ally or yourself, and it'll give you Cleave if you're a melee hero and attack damage buff. So it's perfect for Troll. It'll make Troll attack do so much more damage. It synergizes very, very well with him, and it also gives us the chance to see Magnus's Ag Shard, which is one of the ones I really, really want to see. I want to see the Ag Shard Horn Toss, because that is just, I feel like it's just awesome now. It's gonna make him that much more what's the word, secure. Like he's gonna be able to be more consistent in his initiations, in his utility. Yeah. And Kobolds picks up Wind Ranger as their final pickup. Oh, I'm curious now if it's going to be their support player. I'm not sure who plays what position on Kobolds. I still hope that Wind Ranger is one of the ag shards I do want to see. If you get that on her, then Power Shot becomes global. Super, super cool. I hope it works out well for that. Yeah, with that respect. It could be really fun. Yeah. So that's the lineup there. So based upon these, I have to favor TBD. Like with the amount of control they have, the amount of sustain, they got so much CC with Mars, with Lena, with Mag, with Troll. Lots of really good team fight. Undying to buff people up and heal people. Lena to be super annoying. Yeah, there's like 4 melee heroes unless you consider Troll as like a hybrid. But it seems a lot easier to land. Kobolds, they have a lot of burst damage, a lot of magical damage, but the only real CC they have is Pit of Malice from Underlord, which is just a root. And then the Shackle from Wind Ranger, which is like 1 or 2 targets, and it has to like land on a tree. And Lich has a single target Sinister Gaze. There's not really much crazy AoE teamfight stuff they have, unless they... Yeah, they do have a lot of burst stuff, so if they do well in the early game, they can become pretty powerful in the mid game. So I gotta favor TBD as far as this goes. Okay, please, frame rates, come back. Please.
That wasn't too bright.
Prepare for battle.
I can't tell if they're coming back. It doesn't look as bad. Okay, it seems okay. Looks like we're good. Looks like we're good. Cool. So let's do roll call as usual. I should probably start calling it something else besides roll call because someone made fun of it. Someone made fun of me for it last week. That I like doing roll call all the time. Yeah. So at top we've got Fred on the Undying, supporting Harb on the Troll. Okay, that should be a strong lane. Facing off up against a support Zeus, Fructose Father on that support Zeus. And helping out Anthem on the Underlord. That makes me feel better because now that Wind Ranger is going to be a core, makes it that much more likely that we're going to see a cool global power shot. Not that it's going to be that awesome. Not that it's going to make that much, not that it's going to make that big of a difference. I don't know. So we've got Prophecy at the mid on that Wind Ranger, facing off up against Snowstorm on that Magnus. The top, we got a bit of a tussle. TBD zoning out
This ain't no
Kobolds
snowball
on the
fight.
top rune. We got Light Striker to land. Did he get it? No. Bretman ends up getting the rune despite the Light Striker Ray from Biggie. Oh no, and Lich, oh gosh, Lich circles around. Cannot get the bounty rune because very smartly, Snow was right there waiting to pick it up. Clever girl. Or clever, okay, clever whatever. I'm referencing Jurassic Park. I felt bad when I said that to someone and they didn't like it because I said clever girl. At bottom, we've got the classic combo, the proud duo, the devastating, I need some alliteration here. The devastating duo, the compelling couplet, the terrible two, I don't know, something like that, of Biggie and Phantom. Biggie on the Lena with Phantom on the Mars. They're taking some considerable harassment from Lich. That's Lich's job. Just keep using your Frost Blast, being super annoying. Make sure you have some mana regen. Just keep harassing them. That thing does a lot of damage. You can stay at range. So they're facing off up against Retman on the Lich, who's supporting Darth Heisenberg on the Clinks. Darth Heisenberg is the captain. Poor Phantom, you're left all alone. Biggie, you are not supporting your hero. Nice jukes by Phantom. At least staying in range to get some of that XP, which is important. But he can't really do too much. Clinks has the ability to harass freely with the Searing Arrows. Super annoying, and of course Retman's here. Every time you Frost Blast someone, they get slowed, and that just means that Clinks is going to be able to do that much more damage. Here we go, Anthem's getting hit a lot. One more decay. Oh, that was a nice mini stun by Frictal's father. That probably made the difference. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Nice job. First blood drawn by Fred. That was pretty cool. I think he literally just got Soul Rip, and I don't think Anthem knew he had Soul Rip. And he showed himself, even with like no HP, he showed himself for just a second, just to throw a Firestorm down, and that was all Fred needed to pop that Soul Rip. Very nicely done. Klink's dropping pretty low, got Spirit to the wall. There's a Frost Shield, but one more hit, so close, not able to get it. The Frost Shield with the save, Retman taking a lot of damage, but everything's on cooldown. They're not going to be able to follow up. Nice timing with the extraction. That is scary combos. Spear and Light Strike Array. Lots of stun, lots of damage with Dragon Slave and everything. Biggie faking out the Dragon Slave. Retman is pretty low. Do they want to... Okay, they cancel this out. Oh my gosh, Retman's taking so much damage. If they can get a spear, Lich is just so going to die. Not sure why they didn't engage. They're just being a bit safe. Sure. Biggie has the range advantage here, so that's the fun part about Lich. Base damage isn't terrible, and that long range means you can typically harass without always having to draw creep aggro. And Klink's attack range is definitely lower, and Lich can't afford to take all that damage. But Retman has no more HP regen. Klink's has some tangos. They gotta be careful though. Probably flying some more regen out. Nope, just the Wraith Bands. If Biggie and Phantom can do some more damage, they might be able to put him in a much scarier place. Phantom has some more tangos. There's a slow with the God's Rebuke. Nice work there. How is mid going? We haven't seen anything here. Oh.
Animal cruelty in my book.
Heisenberg's career. Oh, there we go. Spirit to the wall. Light Strike ready to follow. And one more hit. Down goes Retman. But killed by creeps, so shared bounty. A little bit unfortunate. Nice job with the spear, though. And the Light Strike ready to follow. Klings is still very low. Just has one more tango after this. Lot of damage. Level 2 Dragon Slave from Biggie is super annoying. Let's see. Is Retman going to bring... Yes, Retman brings a salve and some more tangos. Spirit to the wall once again. There's the Frost Shield. The Frost Blast, a little tiny bit more damage, and oh, Phantom taking quite a bit. Klinks, though, does pop the salve, is able to extract successfully. Phantom has that one more tango. Hopefully Biggie will be a deer and give him another tango for some more regen. Come on, Biggie, be a nice support. There we go. Oh, such good friends here. I heard some good stuff about Biggie and Harb being a really great combo together. But now Biggie is just always supporting Phantom instead of Harp. Whatever, that's how it goes. Let's go back to mid because I know bottom is where the action seems to be happening. But mid is also very important. So Wind Ranger already has the bottle, has the boots. People are dropping low, but nothing bad's happening yet, doesn't seem like. Okay. So Prophecy has the bottle, has a null. There's the 5-minute runes. Retman is in a bad spot. Spear is there. What? Phantom. Where was the Phantom? What happened? Oh no, Spear didn't quite connect. Phantom, I'm slightly confused because you were up here and like Lich was here and like you could have. Whatever, it happened. Maybe it was unexpected. So the runes were, let's see, bounty rune. Let's just Courier dies. That's not what you want to have happen. Bit unfortunate. But bounties are evenly traded. Yep, evenly traded. So last hits at mid. Mag is pretty even with the Wind Ranger. Has a slight edge just because he has... Oh! Ah! TP by Frictal's father. I totally missed that. He dropped so low so quickly. He's just so squishy. So squishy. Who's gonna get the rune? Oh, poor Prophecy. Snow doesn't even have a bottle. Grabs the case. Has RP. Trying to find someone, but they've backed off. Anthem's way too low. That rotation is for nothing. I'm sorry, Snow. Good idea. Good to check around, but you're just losing. You're losing farm. You're losing time here. Poor Anthem has to walk all the way back to base. Could have TP'd, but probably safer to walk back and TP back to the tower so you don't get caught by the missing Snow. Underlord has the Soul Ring. That's going to be great. Snow has the finished Finished boots coming in, working on that Echo Saber next. Classic choice for Mag. A little bit different now. Oh, Zeus goes down at top. Fructose Father gets just wrecked. Okay, Decay, and probably just got rooted. I did not see that. Because there's no Tombstone. Yes, there's level 2 Soul Rip, but that wasn't on cooldown. That was just Decay and he was super low. Probably got a good root off and then the slow from Whirling Axes. It can happen. So Wind Ranger's going for, after finishing up the phase boots, gonna go for MKB. Definitely makes a lot of sense. Especially up against heroes with evasion. There are no heroes with evasion, but it'll be great. Also be helpful up against Mars with the Bulwark. This thingy, it just has it has reduction of the damage received from the front, which usually works pretty well up against Wind Ranger. So once you get this, then you get the bonus damage chance for the MKB. Yeah. Mag is working on the Echo Saber. So they did change. There's a few item change things that they did. We'll see how they play out in the game. So now I think Silver Edge, instead of taking an Echo Saber as part of the build, now they take Oblivion Staff instead. So before it was kind of cool. Silver Edge was definitely in favor of melee heroes, because with the Silver Edge you also get the benefits of the Echo Saber, which for melee heroes, every like some odd seconds you get a double attack, which also does a slow. I suppose we can look at these, can't we? Echo Saber. Oh my gosh, I'm so blind. Can't see. Echo Saber. There you are. Echo Strike. Every 5 seconds you get a double attack. There are some new items though. Let's see. Orb of Corrosion. Seems like it's very similar to... Oh, wait. Did they take out Orb? Orb of Corrosion. Oh, there we go. Builds off of the Blightstone. So Blightstone is some amount of armor. This one's even more armor. Oh, it combines the slow from Orb of Venom and the tiny amount of DPS with the armor reduction from this and this new Fluffy Hat item, which all it does is give you 125 health. If it actually changed your character model and put a hat on you, I would say, like, all in, let's do this. This is the best item ever. But I haven't seen it yet. We'll see if anyone gets it. Orb of Corrosion is pretty cool. Other simple items, Ag Shard. This is that 1400 item. You cannot buy it until 20 minutes in. I think that's the important thing here. 20 minutes in. Here's the Fluffy Hat. Those are the only new basic ones there. Here we've got Falcon Blade. That is also a new item. Also uses the Fluffy Hat, it seems. Nothing too special about that, as far as I can tell. Witchblade. Okay, we'll go through those later. But the important one is Silver Edge. Now there's no Echo Saber. They increased, yeah, there's no Echo Saber anymore as part of the build. Oh, Spear to the wall, pretty good. Light Strike ready to follow. Does not quite get, oh, Dragon's like one more hit, and down goes Heisenberg. We have a TP by Fructose Father of Zeus, doing some amount of damage. Can they finish off Retman? If he comes back, he's gonna get Dragon Slave to death. You gotta be careful with the Lich. You gotta be careful. Nice rotation by Fructose Father. I'm pretty sure that saved the Lich. Little unfortunate. That is just crazy combos. So much burst damage. Biggie plus Phantom. They know what they're doing. It seems like a combo they practiced many times. There we go. Finally a kill by the side of WSS.Kobolds. Anthem gets the kill onto Fred. Looks like a combination of Focus Fire and Power Shot between Prophecy and Anthem. No Pitted Mouse there to help out. Just good old-fashioned damage. No Shackle Shot, no Pitted Mouse. Snowstorm is still working on that Echo Saber. Has the Bracer, has the Power Treads. Prophecy looks like has the Javelin flying out somewhere. Where is that courier? Come on, courier. I don't know where it is. Oh, new neutral items too. I forgot. New neutral items. That's also important to note. And this one's a new one. This one gives Lifesteal. A tier 1 item giving you Lifesteal. That seems OP. It gives you +7 of your primary attribute, so that gives you bonus damage anyway. And you get 7% lifesteal. That's really, really good for a tier 1 item. That's going to be so great for junglers. One of the strongest tier 1 items out there now. They're probably going to have to balance it a bit. Maybe lower the stuff it gets. Oh, Biggie is going to get caught out. Maybe we'll see if there's a stun for his father with the mini stun. But they have no control, no way to control Biggie from just simply walking away. Kobolds has pretty much given up on top, leaving Harbinger to free farm, supported by Fred. Kobolds pops the Fortify to prevent more damage, but they're doing so much. Heisenberg, though, he rotated top. He has his ult now. He has Death Pact, which gives him all at bonus health, so he doesn't have to be nearly as worried about dying so much. And it helps him with the farming as well. Up, spear to the wall. Anthem gets caught out. They got 3 heroes here. He drops on the Firestorm, but it's just whatever. It's all you can do when you're about to die. Might as well drop the spells that you possibly can, especially low cooldown ones. They did commit the Tombstone though, so that means they won't have the protection for pushing the tower. But the tower is still too high. It's no big deal anyway. Phantom has the finished phase boots. It's a bit low, but it's actually kind of close to Blink. 10-minute runes. Lena grabs that one. Looks like it should be 2 for 2 again, assuming Heisenberg, grabs that top bounty. Fructo's father's a bit alone down here. Yes, he's underneath the tower. He could definitely get some support TP'd in, but there's still 3 heroes around here. We've still got Biggie, we've still got Phantom. Oh, and they catch him out. He's got level 6. Arena, nope, too far out. 6th sense by Fructo's father. Able to stay just out of range, sensing what they were going to do. Not able to get a kill. Phantom's just about out of mana, has that one mango to help restore some. Let's see if they can take down this tower. They don't have too much in the way of pushing at this point, so just good old-fashioned auto-attacking with heroes that do not really attack quickly. Yeah, Biggie has the level of Fiery Souls, but oh, here's Frost Shield. Retman with the protection on the tower. Fructo's father is back here with all that burst damage. The 2-2-1 build, so not really maxing out anything in particular. Just enough damage though with the lightning bolt to be annoying to Phantom. We do have level 3 Soul Rip though. Down goes that tower. Oh, Sinister Gaze on Retman, and the Chain Frost bounces around perfectly. Down goes Phantom. The arena was nicely placed, but was that worth it? Losing your core for a support, especially when your core dies first. All that XP went the way of Fructo's father and Retman. That Chain Frost, that was a pretty big commitment. He Sinister Gazed and he was like, okay, I'm gonna die all by myself. No question about it. But he was confident he could get a kill. I was not expecting that. He's obviously level 6. But for some reason I wasn't thinking about that like actually being something to consider. Oh well, it happened. Cheeky little denies by Prophecy. Nice job there. Has the Blitz Knuckles. Oh, going for Witchblade. That's why I was like, where the javelin goes? Going for Witchblade instead. So Witchblade is different. It has definitely changed. Oh, stuff going on here. There's the stun. Lots of damage going on to Biggie, and should fall to that last searing arrow. Too much damage. They got 4 heroes rotating around. Wind run forward. Fructo's father is here. Can they catch on to Fred? Mini Sun with the Lightning Storm. Lightning Strike. Nice job saving the courier. Oh, but the courier just gets killed off by Heisenberg. One more Lightning Strike, and Power Shot finishes off Fred. Nice coordination by Kobolds with the follow-ups, getting the courier kill. Snowstorm cheekily killed Heisenberg's courier in the process. Very hard to micro your courier when you are working on following those heroes. Hopefully Harb is able to get the top tier 1 tower. That's 2 tier 1s they've gotten, and have not lost any on their own side. Now it's time for Harb to move on to something else. So this is important to note here. Typically with a troll, you're going to see them get a Battle Fury as like one of their first items, so that they're able to farm more effectively. But in this case, when you have a mag on your team, like we have here with Snow, you rely on mag with the Empower to give you that cleave that Battle Fury would normally provide. Little odd that they haven't really connected. I haven't seen Snow cast Empower onto Harb yet. Harb's just kind of had this lane up top to himself. having to kill creeps one by one. Just so slow, so inefficient, Harp. What are you thinking? Come on. Snow, you gotta go say hi to your friend over there and give him some cleave. You're giving yourself cleave, but he's your friend. He's your carry. Aw. He's got Echo Saber already. Working on that blink. Lena is getting caught by Sinister Gaze, and all the heroes focus fired down. All 5 heroes are at mid. That was unfortunate. Nice ward placed by Retman. Harb has to be very careful. They have total vision of him. And the TP coming in for Phantom. Nice word placed by Lich. They have to know it's there. I think they're pinging it out. They are really trying to push this tier 1 tower, but TBD does not appear to be letting them do this. Finally, Harb gets empowered. Nice job, Snow. Though now, Harb is not able to farm as efficiently as he could. Everyone's kind of focused at mid. A little bit odd. Here goes Darth, going back out to farm. Prophecy also farming. Has the finished Witchblade. This is the cool thing here, plus 300 projectile speed. So that is her attacks. She has not the slowest projectile speed, but it is kind of slow. This makes it a bit faster. That means that the travel speed of like her little arrows, it's a little bit faster than normal. We're still here in game 1 for those of you joining. Still in game 1. We had a very late start due to missing heroes on both sides. Oh yeah, let's see this work in action. So this one, every 9 seconds it appears that it applies a poison for 3 seconds, which is a slow, and it deals a lot of damage. Focus fire onto Fred. Fred is just pops the ult, gets shackle shot, it has a tombstone. Prophecy has to be very careful, gets slow, gets rolling axe, and Fred is gonna be okay. Now that is the big benefit of Undying. You pop your ult, you immediately get a bunch. Wait, Arena goes down, spear pins Lich to the wall, not enough time to get off Chain Frost. 2 kills in quick succession. The Undying. Did they change Undying? There's a slow, there's strike percentage. Okay, he instantly gets more HP because he gets instantly strength multiplier. So that having more strength gives you more HP. So he gets instantly buffer. He casts Decay to steal strength. He drops a tombstone, which spawns a zombie, and then he casts Soul Rip, which heals him up as well. Way too much damage for Wind Ranger to get through, especially considering she did not get the Javelin, she did not go the MKB build. She doesn't really have the damage with Focus Fire that you would typically have. With Witchblade, it's just once every 9 seconds. Does not synchronize with Focus Fire at all, which Focus Fire, its intent is it gives you maximum attack speed, but less damage. So you want things that are going to proc upon attacks versus things that will buff up a single attack. Yeah, just for it to make sense. Oh wow, okay, Darth has the finished Orchid. Gonna make it that much easier for him to pick off solo enemy heroes. We'll see if he's in that position. So far, I don't think he's done much in the way of picking things off. But he's got the regen now. Here we go. He's invading into the enemy jungle. Biggie might be his first victim. We've got the courier up. He decides to kill the courier instead. Biggie was heading to the tower. Down goes Fred's courier. Poor baby. Poor little thing. That was just mean. Any more cool items? We had lifesteal there. Oh, Fairy's Trinket on Zeus. That gives... Okay. Spell Amp and lower mana cost. Perfect for Zeus. He only casts for spells, really. And they cost him out of mana. So now they cost a little bit less mana. Pretty nice. Underlord has no neutral yet. Looks like they might want to smoke. All 4 heroes are here. Here we go. Who are they going to go for? Lich has nothing. They're going to go after Biggie and Fred. The key thing will be here is if they get flanked or if only one of them gets caught out. They're staying kind of close together, but they're pretty far apart. Oh no, but Biggie is over here aggressively. Okay, Biggie's totally caught out. Biggie's totally dead. Gets rooted twice. Fred drops the tombstone for some reason, pops the ult. Doesn't have enough mana for soul rep. Down goes the arena. Spear to the wall, perfectly placed. RP follows up. Chain Frost bouncing around like crazy, doing so much damage. Is the Underlord Uber going to get them out? It does get them out. They're not able to finish off anyone else. They do take out the core Prophecy. That Chain Frost was so close to killing off like everyone. That was ridiculous. And the arena was perfectly placed, especially the RP. But unfortunately for TBD, the Underlord ult had already been cast way before the Dark Rift. And so it had time to finish up, to wait 6 whole seconds for the TP to happen. Well played by both sides. And nice job by Fred having the understanding that his team would come very quickly and he could survive just long enough to have a comeback in that fight. On the TBD side, let's see, what items do we have? Already the completed Manta on Harb. Here we go, there's the buff up, there's the Empower. Look at him eat through these creeps with that cleave. Very fun. And the Manta is going to be great for dispelling, especially the slows from the Frost Blast. Maybe it can absorb some Chain Frost hits. Really, I think the important one here is dispelling Orchid. That's going to be the important thing here. Because Troll could easily get picked off by Clinks if he's Orchided. Yeah, he needs a way to dispel that so he can at least get his ult off if he absolutely has to. Lina is working on that Yules. It makes a lot of sense. I want to see the Uber Yules. There's like some Uber Yules item. What does it do? This. Wind Waker.
Beating on Dire's top tower.
You can now, this allows you to finally you can Yules allied units, which you could not do before. Is that all? What else does it do? Okay, it's just a better Yules. Because this one, you can only cast it on yourself or enemies. This one, it just buffs it up. Okay, there's the first reveal of the Orchid onto Phantom. Phantom is just totally wrecked. Tombstone is dropped, but Fred is maybe going to get caught out. Gets slow with the Frost Blast, but... Oh, here's Clinks. Maybe going to go in. Maybe not. Does not look like it. Oh, well, that was a nice spear, I guess, but getting Orchided, Mars is kind of stuck. No chance to drop the arena. Oh gosh, Orchid again onto Lina, but not enough damage, did not have enough vision for it. They do take down the tier 1 tower, but Darth is definitely feeling this item here. Coming into his own. Mars has finished up Vlad's, but they definitely have to be a lot more careful now. When they don't know where Clinks is, it's much harder for everyone to be alone. Much, much harder. He does have Blink though. There's the Blink, there's the arena. Spear to the wall does connect onto Clinks, but do they have vision? Down goes Lich. Orchid onto Phantom, and there's a Chain Frost bouncing around. RP does connect with Chain Frost doing so much damage. Down goes both Phantom and Snowstorm and Biggie in quick succession. So much damage. They're able to take out both Anthem and Darth. Taking down that killing spree. There's the Tombstone trying to get at least one zombie onto Retman, but not quite enough. Oh, the slow just barely doesn't connect. Har was going for the slow from this. Does not quite have it. Fred with the soul rip, but nowhere near enough damage, just being annoying to Prophecy. Okay, well they got... it wasn't a totally awful. Could have been a lot worse. I was quite scared. This Chain Frost is just destroying them. They gotta get a pipe or something, I think. Harb already has Basher. That was extremely effective in this so far. Extremely effective. This BKB is going to be essential, that's for sure. Lina, so close to Yules. Mars, going for BKB definitely makes sense. And going for the Ag Shard, that's going to be great. The Shard. Suppose they don't show it here, do they? How do we see what it does? I'm not sure how to see what it does. Well, I know what it does, but I don't know how to see it in game. He has it queued up though. They have something in mind. Undying almost has the pipe. Well, they are just reading my mind. Nice job, Fred. Working on that pipe. Very close. Only like 300 gold off. They should give him a little bit of farm so he can get that. Because that's going to be super important. They do smoke for hero smoke. Are they smoking on this side? They are kind of gathering up. They do have a smoke. They do have Harb on the front lines. There we go. They catch out Anthem. There's the arena drop down and the spear to the wall. Phantom is dropping crazy low. Chain Frost instantly takes down Phantom. Anthem is dropping crazy low. Can't Anthem survive? Anthem is still alive. They take out Harb before he can even get his ult off. Yes, they take out both Anthem and Retman, but Biggie is so low and Snowstorm is also crazy low. They should be able to take him out. Couple more searing arrows. Biggie's dropping crazy low, and one more, and down goes Biggie. Nice blink away by Snow, and he is able to TP to safety. I'm not sure what happened there. I got a bit confused. I saw that Troll disappeared for a second. I don't know where he went. I really do want to see what happened, Because maybe he popped Manta at the wrong time. Maybe he was gazed and he was stuck. I felt like he was invisible for a second, and I didn't know why. Whatever. Something happened. Here we go. Was that the shard? Was that the shard? That was a shard! No, wait, that wasn't the shard. What was that? That was the thing. He has the horn toss. I'm so confused. I need to figure out what's going on. How did he get this? Wait, does he just always have it? No, it's a... Did he already use it? Did he use the shard already? He bought the shard and used it already? That's what I wanted to see. This is the cool ability. I'm gonna watch Snow. I'm gonna watch Snow. Let's see what happens. Come on, Snow. Use your horn toss. Do it. They don't. Do they have another smoke? They do now. Waiting for Biggie to join them. There's Biggie. Has the completed Yules. Another nice timing. Harb has Basher. Has Lifesteal. Has Manta. Still working on the BKB. Still quite far away from it. They're all scanning each other. This would have been a great time to go for Roche. They're rotating around with the smoke. They gotta be careful. This Lich is just wrecking them. This pipe hopefully makes a difference. Here they go. Here they go. They get revealed. Blink forward. Arena. Oh, perfect RP. Connects onto like 3 of them. They instantly take out 2. Laguna Blade to clean up. Oh my gosh. 3 of them died. Anthem. Dark Rift's out of there. Do they have vision on Heisenberg? Yes. The dust is revealing. The zombies following, but dust is almost over. Horn toss. Horn toss, but they're out of vision now. They pop dust again, but he is too fast. He's too evasive. They cannot finish it off.
Tower is under attack.
Oh. Darth also got the
Radiant structures are fortified.
got the shard. Okay, where is this shard thing? I want to see it. They're not showing it. I'm really confused. How do you know if they have the shard? I don't get it. I don't get it. Or I don't get it. Okay, I'm gonna watch you. I'm gonna watch you. Phantom, I'm watching you. Cause you're 200 from the shard. So I'm gonna see you buy the shard, and then I'm gonna see what happens when you actually use it, okay? Okay? Is this the plan? This is the plan. I like this plan. You've got Blink, you've got your thing. Ag Shard's gonna be that much better because you are landing every arena. You're always getting at least 2 heroes. And your spear is usually going through more than 1 hero. So it would definitely work perfectly with what you're currently doing. Wait. No! No! Phantom, you didn't. Be bold. Be courageous. Get it first. Ugh. Okay, well, so much for that. We're gonna have to wait quite some time before we get anywhere. So Clinks is working on that BKB2, just like everyone else in the world. Gonna take out the tower real quick. Oh, there it is. There's the Axe Shard. Oh my gosh, I am just totally blind, aren't I? I am totally blind. So he has Axe Shard. She has Axe Scepter. Whoa, they made this whole thing now. That's so clever. Oh, they did smoke. There's the ult to spot everyone out. Storm should be able to get away. Very, very nicely done. They're all here. They're all grouped together. And power onto Harb. I don't think... Oh, there's the arena onto 2. Windmanger gets speared to the wall. Prophecy, they don't have enough damage, I don't think. Sinister Gaze, not enough time to cast... Oh, Chain Frost is bouncing around, but didn't really do anything. RP got faked. That was close. I was very scared. Harb does reveal the BKB, first usage of it. They get the 1 kill and nothing else at this point. They've already taken out the tier 2 tower. They wisely decide to back off. This might be a good time to deward here and take Roche. I like this. This is cool. I've never seen this before. So they have the Ag Scepter up here and then Shard here. Ooh, there's like 3 little things here. I wonder if they're gonna eventually have like 3 levels of shards. Which he has. She has Ag Scepter, which buffs this. And it says what it does. Whoa. Roche just drops so quickly. Harb, of course, gets the Aegis. Anthem just pops Dark Rift. He is too scared. He does not want to get caught out. He was separated from his team. He gets out just fine. Yules does not help you in this case. Oh, what is this? Ceremonial Robe. It provides an aura. lowers enemy status resistance by 10% and magic resistance. That's kind of cool, because Underlord is all about auras. He's got Atrophy Aura, which lowers damage, lowers incoming damage, or lowers damage output of enemy heroes if they're within 900 range of him. Pretty big range. And now also this. That's a huge range too. That's pretty good. Okay, not bad. I've not seen that one before. Okay, let's go through everyone again. So now Wind Ranger has Quicksilver Amulet. Even more attack projectile speed. I want to see her projectile speed now. Okay, well, I mean, it's faster, but it's not like it's amazing or anything. I'm definitely a fan of it. I like Prince's Knife. It gives you like plus like 60% projectile speed. But it gives you bonus movement speed and attack speed. Oh, it gives you bonus stuff when your stuff is off cooldown, which is pretty common with Wind Ranger. Okay, they're taking down this tower. It is going down. It is down. Zeus still has that one. The Trinket. Lich has the Philosopher's Stone. Of course, has to have the gold, the income, the increased income. Frost Shield onto the tower to push them back. They dropped on the sentry, but nice job with the early counter sentry by Retman. Can they push? They do have the creep wave coming. Are they going to push or maybe not? Darth is here. Fred is probably going to get caught out. Does have pipe. Does have mech. Should be okay. Darth tries to do some damage, but now they know he's not there. Are they going to take advantage of that? No, they are not. They're just going to back off. Okay. I keep getting partway through the stuff. Okay, let's switch to the TBD side. What items do we have? We have BKB already on Harb. And Manta, of course, like we've always had, and Basher. BKB is essential, very important, but also MKB is going to be super important. So we can take down Wind Ranger. She is super annoying. You gotta have MKB. I'm a little scared. Phantom. I'm scared for your life, man. I'm very scared. Okay, whatever. Lena has the Yules, has Aether Lens, has a bunch of neutral items. Of course, you gotta have the trusty shovel. Keep it in your backpack whenever it's off cooldown. Swap it back in and use it. Psychic Headband. Oh. That's cute. It just pushes them away from you. Oh yeah, I saw that. 400 distance. 400 distance is pretty good. It seemed like it's good used. It's good used defensively, but also if you Yule someone and then get on the other side of them, you can push them back into your team. The Harb is being like, I'm gonna sit here. I'm gonna attack the tower. That's what Zeus is for, though. Doing so much damage really quickly. Harb has to be careful. So Phantom has whatever this is. Bullwhip. Bullwhip. Okay, Phantom, you're not using it. Use it. Phantom. 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 Do it. Do it. It literally like whips them. It cracks the whip on them. So if it's an enemy, it's going to slow them. If it's an ally, it's going to buff them up. Oh, we're all here. Laguna Blade on the Clinks, but he pops BKB. Phantom is taking so much damage from the Chain Frost. And there's the Ice Fire bouncing back and forth between them. They take out 3 heroes in return. Snowstorm is taking so much damage from Focus Fire, has to back off. Whiffs the RP completely, but had to back off. Wind Ranger doing way too much damage. That was the Ice Fire. I did not realize Lich had gotten the Ag's Shard. Icicle. Ice Fire. And that was a perfect use of it. That is what almost killed even more heroes. Just bouncing back and forth between the Ice Fire. I can see it being like way worse once you get like level 25 Chain Frost unlimited bounces. Then they can sit there just unlimitedly. Oh wow, Harb is taking so much damage. He is just taking it. What is he doing? Oh, he's baiting it.
Look what they're doing to Radiant's middle barracks.
He's not alone. Darth, you gotta be careful. Snowstorm is very low though. Snowstorm needs to be super careful. Taking more shots. Oh, Shackle Shot does not land. There's Orchid, there's Sinister Gaze. Harbing is taking so much damage. Maybe he wants to just waste his first life. Waste it. There we go. He wastes his first life. He has BKB coming up. He should be okay. He does not have ult though. He pops BKB. He backs off. Wise decision. That Frost Shield is too powerful. They can't do enough. They did take down the tower at least. That is something. Oof. I bet they wish they had been able to do a bit more damage, but it's hard to go up against that. You got the Burning Army Skeletons here. You've got Zeus dishing out so much damage. You've got Power Shot. You've got Firestorm. Extremely difficult to push high ground against this Kobold lineup. Any more Ag Shards since we're looking at this stuff? Oh, Underlord got it. Underlord got Ag Shard. Yes, everyone's having so much fun this game. This is the self-targeted one. There we go, look. He self-targeted it. Now it's following him around. So, okay, so when it follows it around, it heals him for 15% of the damage values. Oh, okay. So it's going to heal him for 15% of this. So that's the 70. Oh gosh, things are happening. Oh no. Biggie just gets annihilated. You're Orchided. You are just totally wrecked. I'm sorry. That's just... Support life. Too many Burning Army Skeletons. Too much stuff going on. And Ags on Wind Ranger just makes you so fast. Oh, that's next level stuff. I have not seen that before. I'm going to have to use that. That is so clever. Putting a ward here. So cutting down a tree and putting a ward there. Where normally you can't get to it. And that's going to be so hard to see. That is so clever. I wonder where they found it from or if they figured it out themselves. I have never seen that before. That is so smart. That's so smart. I am so going to use it. I wonder though, if you put a sentry up here, is that going to be in range? Because how would you get vision of this? You'd have to be like on the high ground over here, but that's even higher. I don't know. I don't know what you would do. I don't know. That's a tough one. Troll does not have Akshar. Come on. Come on. He has MKB though. Oh, MKB. He is just going to dish things out. Look at those last hits. 341 last hits. That's ridiculous. Troll was leading the net worth by quite a ways. Quite a distance. Lena is getting Akshar next. That's going to make Laguna Blade a ground targeted ability. Or you can make it ground targeted. And it'll damage everyone in a line. So good. So good. Let's see, what's the normal cast range? Oh, look how long that is. Because she gets the Aether Lens too, so that increases your cast range. So if she gets like a neutral item that also buffs the attack range, then Laguna Blade can do huge, like a lot of damage in a huge AoE. That'd be pretty cool. Mars has it. Okay, what's it gonna do? It's gonna... Oh yeah, let's see it. Come on. Come on, Phantom. You have 2 active thingies that you have yet to use. Oh, well, there we go. That's the burning stuff. It leaves burning stuff. Here we go. Arena is popped. RP onto Clinks. He is solo RP. He popped the BKB. They do have vision on him, but can they chase him down? He is just so tanky. They drop the frost shield onto him. They pop another dust. They blink forward, but Snowstorm can't quite do it. He's trying to catch up so bad, but he can't. Chain Frost bouncing around like crazy. They all pop BKBs. Harb does take out the Lich. But they spent so much money on that. They spent like all their abilities and they could not kill the Clinks. They RP'd, they arena'd. That was everything. He is tanky. My goodness. I guess Death Pack helps too. Aw, Snowstorm was trying to get close enough for the horn toss. That would have been fun. Okay, Phantom. Do you not know about Bullwhip? Do you not know like the active? Cause I'm pretty sure, knowing you'd be using it all the time. Like just what I know about you a little bit, you would be bullwhipping everyone. I don't know. There's certain people that it just makes sense to have on. You're not that perfect person, but there's some people who like to crack the whip, and now you can literally do it. Undying's one, it increases decay radius. Okay, that's kind of clever. But nice job, Fred, going for the more standard, more helpful builds. Getting Greaves next. That's going to be extremely important. Greaves does dispel Orchid, which is just amazing for everyone. Okay, no more shard pickups yet. Oh no. Fred goes down. Light Shock Ray lands on a Biggie, but Biggie, you're just, why are you there? You die. That was unfortunate. Lightning on Prophecy, just so much damage. That's 4 heroes all the way over there. The 2 supports get caught out. Well, that happens. Are they waiting for the next Roche, perchance? I do not know. Leveler on Troll. Oh, we're already at the point of tier 4 items. So Lena still swapping out all those different things. All those different items, neutrals. Mars, he did it. Wait, no. You didn't use the bullwhip. What the heck? Well, Kobolds is using this chance to just go through and absolutely melt Roche. I don't think they have... They don't really have any armor reduction, but they have enough damage. They can do this, and pretty quick too. Very smart of them, waiting until the moment it spawns. Yep, they quickly take it down. Now Clinks has 2 lives. That's going to make it really hard. Here's Harb. Wants to do some damage, but wisely backs off when you see the TPs. So what does Phantom have now? Storm Crafter. Cyclone's your hero for 0.75 seconds. Oh, that's clever. It's a really short one, so it's like a moment of invulnerability. And then it zaps someone every 3 seconds. Zaps and slows someone for every 3 seconds. It's a little... 200 damage, I mean, that's something. And it gives you mana regen. I don't know. Sure, you got it. Anything else? Telescope on Zeus, naturally makes sense. Lich, nothing exciting.
What a bounty!
Nope, nothing big yet. Psychic headband. Okay, smoke coming. They want to smoke. They want to smoke. And they smoked. Okay, how do you get the smoke and stuff to like appear down here? Because I see it in cast like all the time. Like the smoke that appears. They're probably going to smoke too. They're gathering up really closely. And they have a smoke, but for some reason they're not smoking. Oh gosh. Clinks, if they reveal on Clinks, then that's bad. Okay, there we go. Biggie with the Yules. Ice Shock ready to follow up, and they throw everything onto Prophecy, and Prophecy just melts. Zeus drops the Nimbus Cloud, but they quickly clean it up. Not a big deal. Oh, Harb is just all in there. Dark Rift is popped by Underlord, able to get them out of there. They take a core. That's something. Maybe they can push it on mid. It's still going to be tough. Still going to be really tough. They still have a ridiculous high ground defense, even with that power shot. Look at the Firestorm and the Pit of Malice. They can't really walk up without possibly dying. Harb! Oh gosh, Phantom. Oh gosh, Harb pops the ult. Has to. He pops. Oh gosh, he's regenerating so quickly. Quickly takes out Anthem, but Chain Frost bouncing around like crazy. Harb just kills 3 heroes. Buybacks by both Anthem and Prophecy. Harb is kind of stuck though. Harb is probably going to go down. Harb does go down, stuck in the Pit of Malice. RP onto 3, but where's the follow-up damage? Yeah, Snowstorm now is awesome, but to what end? And then Biggie tries to go back in to follow up, and of course dies because Clinks is naturally just waiting for him on the back lines. That was a little funny. Harb just goes and wrecks all of them, and then they kind of throw it really hard. That goes to show that Harb is definitely carrying like crazy, can totally kill like everyone. But when he's not there, when there's not follow-up damage, then RP and everything does almost nothing. A lot of sustainer on the side of Kobolds, and a lot of burst damage they can dish out from a distance. Firestorm, Power Shot, Clinks just attacking, and Zeus of course with Lightning Bolt and yada yada yada. Arc Lightning. TBD popped fortified, but we've got all the stuff. Arena is dropped down. Spear does connect. Phantom pops the BKB. Can they take out someone else? Down goes Freako's father, and down goes Anthem. Darth is probably also going to go down. Oh, Darth pops the BKB. Is he going to get out of there? So much root. He does pop the... Oh, they take him out. He pops the TP, but they're able to blink and get just enough damage to kill Darth before he can make it away. That was incredible. And finally, we got to see Lena, Biggie. Wait, no, that wasn't it. Wait, what was that? So I thought someone force staffed him. Does anyone have a force staff? They spot out Prophecy. Maybe it was just Horn Toss. I don't know. I thought we finally got to see the psychic headband thing, because I feel like I saw Clinks get pushed back. Lear's TBD cleaning up. We know there's no buyback on. Okay, well there they just bought back. Well now like nobody has buyback anymore. Shackle shot does not land, but Harb is taking so much damage. So much damage. Harb, are you okay? Harb goes down. He can't do anything. He didn't have BKB. He popped. Oh, and Fred also goes down. Jeez. So much burst damage. And just mini stun after mini stun. The Shackle shot did not connect, but there was the Orchid, there was the Nimbus, there was the Lightning Bolt. So much mini stun over and over, and Phantom looks like Phantom is also getting caught out. There's the wind run. Biggie is going to sacrifice herself. Just gets annihilated by the Orchid. Prophecy is still going onward. Phantom is able to blink out. Prophecy is still trying to chase because still has focus fire. And still, Phantom throws out the spear, but it does not connect. There is Snowstorm with the RP. They pop the BKB though. Horn Toss did not do quite enough. And he has no way to get out of there now. Snowstorm pops the BKB. Just walking out of there. Prophecy just so rude. Having that infinite wind run. So mean. Buyback by Phantom though for the save. TBD has to be careful. They are very close to throwing this at this point. Feeling a little bit cocky there. Buyback available once again on Lich. Is TBD going to be able to hold either of these racks? They are still at full HP. Oh, Phantom! He got Ags! Whoa! Whoa, that's so cute! I want to see more of it. I don't even know what it does. Okay.
Beating on Dire's top tower.
I don't like it as much because the cool thing before was that it would make God's Rebuke have like a 2-second cooldown. Oh wait. Wait, what? Oh, they haven't updated this yet. It still says here, it still says Scepter cooldown 3.5. But they changed it. Now Scepter is like, it just puts these like things in front of him. It puts these soldiers in front of him. So they deal damage. Oh, and it slows. Okay, that's cool. I like it. Roche should be coming up in a bit. Couple minutes. TBD needs to kind of calm themselves down. The lead between Harb and the next hero has definitely narrowed. They do still have a slight net worth edge overall as a team, but they gotta be careful not to throw a bit more. Oh, Zeus pops the ult, revealing all of them, and Retman's like, oh, you're over here. Time for me to run away. Oh, that was a little unfortunate. Well, that's what support Zeus does. Nice job, Fructo's father. Almost level 24. Jeez, what level is everyone? Whoa, everyone's so high. Klings is 25, has multi-shot. Prophecy has a cooldown reduction. Fructo's father will have either one. One's not necessarily better than the other. Harp has Battle Strands. Dispels. Sure. Snowstorm has increased, better in power. Okay. Nice job, Biggie. Always with the trusty shovel. Tier 1 items for life. Who cares that we're like almost 50 minutes into the game? No big deal. Any more shards on anyone? Zeus has the ult, of course. Still. Okay, nothing new there. Abyssal on Harb and Satanic. He's 6 slotted at this point. Get the Ags shard for the global battle trans buff. That'll help Snowstorm, I guess. They're not really much of a physical DPS team aside from Harb. Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry. They're not a team that would really benefit from increased attack speed so much. Whatever. Lena's got hers. I don't think I've seen it yet because things have been too chaotic.
Wait for it.
I'm curious if Bulwark is going to do much damage. Well, they are smoked, but I'm sure Kobolds senses that because they are staying really far back. Is Roche up? It is not up. Still 2 more minutes. Smoke has worn off. And Biggie is way out there. They pop a counter smoke. They're going to creep back in. Here we go. Oh no. Harb. Pop it. Oh gosh. He was just stunned like he couldn't do anything. Nice RP, but Harb is down. They quickly take, oh wow, they take out 2 cores. Darth is down and Prophecy is down. And Zeus is down. Dark Rift is able to take out Underlord just in time. What in the world? Harb was not even involved, and they still just killed everyone. Oh my gosh, I was not expecting that. And Chain Frost is still up. Soul Orb does so much damage. Phantom doing a lot of stuff. With Yules, Light Shock Ray perfectly lands. There's the Horn Toss to push Anthem back, and Anthem just dies. He can't do anything. Chain Frost is doing no damage. They're just ignoring it.
Middle tower shouldn't have to take this abuse.
There's the cool stuff. Okay, looks like TBD has this game in the bag. Fortify has popped, but there's no buyback. Lich against the world. Whoa, there's the bulwark stuff. They kind of like rotate. Are they like attacking the tower, or what are they doing? I don't really get it. Oh. Yay, Lich. Fighting time. Nice work. Spirit of the Wall. Oh, they had buyback. Wind Ranger and Underlord. TBD takes down the Ancient too quickly. GG, TBD to be decided with the win in game number 1 against WSS.Kobolds. Harb was very farmed. I was thinking it was like Harb just being crazy farmed, but in that last fight we proved that it really doesn't matter. Harb actually did not contribute to the fight. He just absorbed damage. He was the tank in that situation. He was the aggro person, and the rest of TBD just killed everyone else. No need for the farm troll to do anything. That was fun. We got to see a lot of Axe Shards. Seems like people were really excited about those Axe Shards and testing them out. Some of them seem more effective than others. Yeah. Well, that is game number 1. Let me switch back to something else, to the other thing. There we go. Hopefully lobby will start up shortly. Whoa! Phantom just said the Mars Axe, it hits buildings. So the bulwark that you put in front of him, it hits buildings apparently. The little like row of like 4 soldiers. That's kind of cool. That means you can just walk up and just sit in front of a building, as you normally would do because you're taking stuff, but it's also going to attack at the same time. Sure, it's expensive. Very expensive. Okay, second lobby is up. Let's see if I can get in there. There we go. Aha. I'm now in the next lobby. We're probably taking a quick break though. Whew. So that was game number 1. Wait, I'm in the wrong thing. That was the wrong thing totally. I'm just totally mixed up. Well, I'm going to take a small break and go get water and stuff. Yeah. Enjoy the replay of last week's game. Okay, I am back. Whew. Well, the second lobby has been created. Everyone seems to be here, not quite joined yet, but they're all here. And Vino, seems like Vino, who didn't make it last game, overslept. He appears to be at least online now, but I'm not sure if he's going to play in the second game. Ugh. So yeah, so the first game has just ended. TBD1. Everyone seemed to be enjoying buying the different ag shards. That was fun. We'll see if they do the same kind of thing the next game. I'm sure like some of the shards were just not very fun. So let's see. So Clinks, I thought Clinks was kind of boring. Like it's useful but kind of boring. Lich's thing was, I like Lich's. Lich's was great. Underlords, I don't feel like it did anything helpful. And in this game, it didn't really do anything helpful. I suppose it could be good if you're like snowballing like hardcore, and you have like a Radiance and a Shivas, or I don't know, if you're just kind of like walking over people, it could be good. You just cast it on yourself, and then you can like follow people around, get the max duration of the firestorm. I don't feel like it's like game changing, but still something. Lena's shard, I didn't see it. Actually, in that last fight, I think it might have been the reason they killed everyone, because there was a great RP, and they were all there like in a row, like a couple of them. Laguna Blade probably made a big difference in that regard. Phantom Spear, I didn't see it. It looked useful, but I don't think it actually did anything this time around. I don't think I ever saw him impale 2 people at once. Only ever 1. And then, let's see, what else was there? Phantom got the Ags. Just the Ag Scepter, which is different. Oh yeah, what are we gonna call it now? Because I feel like I want to call it Ags for the Ag Scepter, and then call it Shard for the Ag Shard. They're both Ags, but where everyone is just so used to saying Ags for Ag Scepter, and Shard there isn't another item that's called that sounds like Shard yet. There's no item you can buy. There are Dota Plus shards. But I like shards. I'm gonna say shards. I like it. I don't know what, since this just happened today. It's not like I've been able to see replays, and like I don't think anyone has established what the correct terminology is. I suppose I'll have to listen to what the procasters say, and we'll just take what they say for granted. See, Undying did not get it. Fred didn't get it there. Oh, the horn toss on Mag. It was very cute. I don't think it was a game changer, but I thought it was kind of cool. It wasn't ever used in the way I was kind of expecting. As far as them using it to like catch out one person. I think how the fights usually turned out was that Phantom was the initiator, and it didn't make sense for Snow to go in after the fact and just like horn toss one person. It didn't really make much sense. Typically he would go and RP right afterward, especially because Klings is going to be annoying and like silence people, and like everyone was being so evasive. He needs to follow up quickly and get that RP off. He did use the horn toss a couple times, I think, but they didn't really have much of an impact, even though it was cute. Still, it reminds me so much of Pandemonium's flick from Heroes of New Earth. So if people who played Han before Dota existed, you probably all remember the flick, and this is like identical to flick. Identical. I always like that ability too, so I'm glad they did it. It's kind of cute. And unfortunately, Prophecy decided not to go shard on the Wind Ranger, WR, Wind Ranger. So we did not get to see that. We did not get to see a global power shot. That, of course, would not have like any impact on the game. Pretty sure it would do like nothing. But whatever. It would be fun. I suppose you should only really get it if you're wrecking. They are taking a bathroom break, it appears. And Vino is indeed not here. So it's not just the global power shot. It's also the insta kill if the enemy is below 13%. When the power shot does the damage, like after the power shot does the damage in that moment, apparently. Which can be good. It does mean that you can insta kill someone if they're low enough health. That's probably the more important part versus the global thing being the important thing. Ugh. Got some bubbly here. Oh well, fun stuff. There we go. We got 3 cats here. We got the cat like around the screen. We got Tomo here, and we've got me. So that's three cats all in one. Pretty cool. Aw, Kobolds is feeling kind of bad. They didn't get to read through all the patch notes beforehand. Whew. So what else is there? Yeah, so there's other things that I do want to see. I do want to see a lifestealer game, because some of the heroes, they didn't just add new skills. For some heroes, they actually like changed fundamentally how they kind of work. Like they changed a couple of the abilities. They reworked some of them and they moved some of them. So like in Lifestealer's case, his third skill used to be Open Wounds, which would it was a single target spell. It would slow the enemy unit that you put it on, and it would give lifesteal to anybody that attacks it. Now instead, they made that his shard ability, so that's kind of boring. And they changed his third ability to be something new called like Ghoul Cry or Ghoul Attack or Ghoul something. Ghoul Screech? I don't know, Ghoul something. And with that, it means his attacks. It's a second passive. So his second skill already, it passively gives him lifesteal based upon the enemy's max HP. And before, his second skill also gave him more attack speed. Now instead, his third ability, it gives him attack speed, and now every attack you do on an enemy, it slows them too. So like, and I think it like applies like a debuff to them. I think it's way better, because Open Wounds was kind of a bit boring in the first place, and now it's like a passive thing. Ghoul Frenzy. They significantly they give him a 24% movement slow for 1.5 seconds, and you get some bonus attack speed. We'll see how it plays out. It is probably kind of bad having 2 of your abilities be passive, but I mean, it probably makes him more easy to play, more straightforward, and you can decide if you want the Open Wounds or not. Sure, having that slow was probably pretty important. It was probably very helpful, but I don't know if it was like game changing for him. I don't know. Who else do we want to see? Someone else changed. Monkey Kings is kind of weird. So he has this thing where he can like jump around between trees. It's called like tree dance or whatever. And all the shard does for him is it normally the cooldown for him hopping between trees is like 1 second. So we can't like hop really quickly. So the shard, it makes the cooldown 0.3 seconds. And then it lowers the cast point. So makes the cast point 0.1. 0.1 seconds. Oh gosh. Client out of date. Gotta restart Dota. That's just great. This typically happens on patch days because they have one massive patch, and then they discover a whole bunch of bugs in the game, and so they have to continuously like do little patches over the course of the day, probably the week. This is the second one already today. Well, I want to see a Techies, or a Tide, or a no, I want to see Darkseer. Oh, there's so many things I want to see. We're probably not going to see them. Well, here comes Dota again. One more time. Apparently my computer is faster than theirs, because My game is already back up. Hmm. Back. Browse. Nope, it is not up yet. It is not up yet. Come on. Come on, Darth. You can do it. You can do it. Refresh. There it is. Now I am in. I am in. Let's see. Who else do I want to see? I already said I want to see Kunko, of course, and the flamethrowers, and the Quap thing, and the Lesh thing, and the Lesh thing. He reminds me of Geomancer from Han as well. Several of these new shard spells remind me a lot of Han, which is good and bad. I mean, sure, it's probably hard to come up with new abilities. But it's always funny when I get reminded of these other heroes and other abilities. In that case, Lesh's thing where like normally he has the one stun with a bunch of spikes coming out of the ground. It's called Split Earth. Now it like does 2 more stuns after that first stun, and they get progressively bigger. That's very similar to Geomancer, where his ult, it would put like these crystals in the middle of the ground, and they would slowly get bigger until they exploded. It just looks the same, and the concept is kind of similar. Definitely not the same effect, but I can't help but think of it. And they gave two abilities. They gave Enigma's Black Hole, and they gave someone else's ability, like some kind of pull, some kind of, let's see, what was it? Pull. So Black Hole will now it's gonna pull enemies towards it, but it's not interrupting. So like if you run away from it, you can run away faster than typically your move speed is gonna be faster than the rate that it's pulling you towards the center of the black hole. But if you're already slowed or whatever, it's gonna pull you faster and you're kind of stuck. Kind of funny. Oh, the other one is they reworked Keeper of the Light a bunch. Weird. I think they made Kato worse. I'm pretty sure they made Keeper of the Light worse. Cause it's weird. Wait, what's gone? Oh no! Oh, it stinks. It lost the first game because they had to recreate the lobby. It looks like it lost the... Okay, they're all ready to go. Here we go. Let's see if it'll do the cool intro now, because I don't know why I didn't do it last time.
5 seconds
And of
remaining.
course it didn't do it again. I don't know what's going on with that. That's just weird.
Dire team ban.
Cause it's supposed to do it. Oh, it's cause I did that thing. I did that thing wrong.
Let's pause. I'm sure they'll be
I
back.
gotta do this to that. It's specific scene transitions,
10
which
seconds
I did
remaining.
not know.
Dire wins. They did it.
Wait, they just gave up. They gave up. Okay, back to this. Back to the main screen, because I don't know what's going on. I was not paying attention. Pretty sure they Yet another lobby. Yet another lobby. Oh no. They had the wrong settings apparently, so they have to like redo everything. That's frustrating. And Biggie's restarting Dota again. Biggie, causing so many problems today. Come on, you gotta get everything together. Get your act together. And y'all said this game was gonna be faster because it started an hour earlier than normal. But then you go and start the game half an hour late, and then all these delays in between. I see how it is. You want me to be here like all night. I think that's what you're looking for. Well, now I think we're gonna see the cool intro when we switch from this to the main thing. From this to the main to the game. That's gonna be cool. Okay, Biggie is back. Everyone's back. They will hopefully be starting shortly. Everyone appears to be here and on the right teams. And they have their team titles. And I'm here. Here we go. Euro. Okay. Time for the intro. Whoa! It did it! It did it again! Ah, that's the coolest thing ever. In this Dota, I gotta figure out the settings, because Dota is now consuming... Every time I'm focused on Dota, it slows down the rest of the things that are going on. It definitely did not do this before the update. I don't think it did. Well, intro again. Hello everyone, welcome to the Amateur Dota 2 Season 30 Contender League. We're here in week number 3 with a 2-game series between WSS.Kobolds and To Be Decided. This is game number 2. To Be Decided was able to get the victory in game number 1. Then, of course, Dota patched the game once again for the 3rd time today. And we all had to reset, and it cleared out the history of everything. But we are back here again and seeing a replay of the previous game, almost. Last game, we had exactly the same first 4 bans, exactly the same first pick by TBD of Mars, but now Kobold is like, oh, well last time TBD's second pick was Lina, and Biggie and Phantom together on that Lina and Mars combo was just ridiculous. They were just, oh my gosh. So Kobold is like, we don't want to see none of that anymore. We're gonna pick up Lina. We're gonna make sure they can't do it. I don't know who's gonna play it on Kobold's side. See who were their support. So Retman was one of them and Fructose Father. So one of them is gonna play Lina. I don't know which one. Well, TBD is like, oh, well you pick one of our favorite heroes. We're gonna pick another one of our favorite heroes, and they pick Jakiro, which is definitely one of Biggie's absolute favorites. I think his top 2 used to be Jakiro and Phoenix, with Lina in a close 3rd. That's just from what I recall. So probably going to be on Biggie again, though I do remember from last season they did give Jakiro to a different support sometimes, even though it was Biggie's favorite. Kobold's counters with the Slardar, which is just an amazing offlaner. Really, really hard to deal with. And Slardar paired up with Lina is almost as bad, it's probably worse than Lina paired up with Mars. So we can expect a pretty ridiculous offlane from WSS.Kobolds, like ridiculous. Of course, they could go a different arrangement. It's not like it's set in stone. They can pick a different support for their offlane. But I've got to say, Lina plus Slardar is already ridiculous. You got Crush for the initial stun, followed up by whatever Bash the Deep passive from Slardar, followed up by Electric Array, followed up by probably another Bash by Slardar. So much stun, so much damage onto one person. And the AoE it's just a lot to deal with. Kobolds goes on to ban pretty much the same heroes as last time. Banning AM again, banning Shadow Fiend again. They don't want to see that. Oh, they banned Magnus this time. Snow was pretty good on that mag last time. Did quite well up at mid, though Snow always seems to do well at any mid. Did very well up against a Wind Ranger on the Magnus. And of course, Mag is really good for empowering melee carries. And that was a big part of why Harb was so effective. Well, I guess part of it. He was doing perfectly fine by himself. TBD bans out the Undying for some reason because I guess they're not picking it themselves. So they don't want Kobolds to get it, I guess. And the Zeus, I'm not really sure why. And the
10
Sven,
seconds remaining.
like they did last time. The classic carry.
5
Kobolds
seconds
bans
remaining.
out Ancient Apparition. Ancient Apparition. I mean, they pick Ancient Apparition. Oh gosh, I just got so distracted. So, Ancient Apparition, who is just another support. Probably going to be a support in the safe lane, from what I would expect. Really good at harassing with that Chilling Touch. Third ability, every some odd seconds, it gives you bonus attack range and extra damage and a slow on that attack. Really good for harassing people. He does pretty good, and he has pretty good, I think, like 650 attack range, just normally. So, should do well supporting whatever carry he supports, assuming they go that route. Lena also has a very good attack range. They both have that advantage. Going to be kind of annoying to deal with. AA's Shard ability is just terrible. I think it's terrible. Like, really, really bad. It makes his Ice Vortex. Usually, it just gives... It does a slow in an area, and it increases magic damage while you're in that area, while the enemy's in the area. So now, it's the same ability, but it also does the tiniest little bit of DPS damage as long as you're in the area. And then I think it... Oh, what does it do? Maybe it's a lower cooldown? I don't know. Something very minimal, I feel like. I didn't think it was a big deal. TBD picks up Shadow Demon as their second support. I have not seen them play this before. They could be going for a fun combo of Shadow Demon with the Mars. Definitely you disrupt someone and you follow up with the spear. Almost a guaranteed stun. Quite effective. But who knows what they're going to do there. Oh, but they also pick up the PL. Illusion-based hero, very hard to deal with.
10 seconds remaining.
Especially with the current lineup. PL will do fantastically up against Clinks as long as he's able to dispel. Will do very well up against Ancient Apparition. So Phantoms, a lot of their things can be dispelled by PL and his, what's it called, doppelganger, whatever thing, the second ability, where he gets like 0.75 seconds of invulnerability, so he can, and it's a dispel, so he can dispel Corrosive Haze at least until Slardar gets to 25. He can dispel Cold Feet. He can dodge out Alina's stun. Very effective. And then Shadow Demon, if Shadow Demon disrupts PL, you got even more PL illusions. Gonna be an absolute nightmare to deal with if Harb can get the farm he needs on that PL. Kobolds picks up Clinks once again as their carry, most likely. Clinks, of course, is a more versatile hero. Clinks can very well go mid and can do can do fantastically at mid. TBD definitely has to take this into account when they pick their mid hero. It could be Clinks they go up against, or it could be someone totally different. Kobolds has a bit more in the way of CC so far with the Crush, with the Lina. So I could see them maybe getting someone with some more burst damage, maybe a Quap, maybe a I like Quap in this game. Quap would be good. I'm feeling a Quap. Quap would just be good in general, I think.
Radiant team's turn to ban.
Let's see, who else could we have here? Viper. Viper could be pretty effective. Well, to a certain, yeah, Viper could be good. Viper's very good up against PL. You put down the nether toxin, and PL can't spawn any more illusions while he's inside of it.
Remaining.
Pretty good. I don't know. Well, they ban out some more heroes. Kobolds bans out the DP. They know they're expecting another mid hero from TBD. TBD also appears to be expecting a mid hero from Kobolds. They ban out the TA. They ban out the Huskar. Let's see. How bad would Huskar be? Yeah, I suppose Huskar might be annoying to deal with. PL is all about lots of low damage attacks, which Huskar is perfect against. And you gotta have a lot of CC up against Husk. And he does very well up against damage over time things, like Jakiro's Dual Breath. I don't know. And TA is... Maybe TA is just annoying hero to lane to go mid up against. Sure, yeah. Oh, Kobolds bans at the Viper.
5 seconds remaining.
Because they don't have first pick. So TBD could very well pick their own Viper. Who will TBD pick? Well, I want to see Invoker, of course. And I mentioned this to them before, and they said that Snow doesn't really play Invoker. Like, he has a less than 50% win rate on Invoker. But I can still be hopeful. Oh, I kind of want to see OD's shard. OD's shard does not look very good.
Radiant
But
team's
it's
turn to pick.
something. I don't know. Oh, Dragon Knight. This is one of the heroes that Kobolds banned last time. Must be one of the favorites of Snow. I have not seen it, but should be interesting. And his shard is, it looks cool.
10
I don't know how
seconds
effective it
remaining.
is. It means that when he's in his ult form, when he's in his Elder Dragon form, he
5
gets another
seconds
ability
remaining.
called something about fire. Basically, it just puts fire, like burning flames, on some small area of the ground, and enemies take damage when they're inside the area, and it lasts for some amount of time. So it's not like it's that good, but it looks kind of cool because it's in a large-ish area, probably what, like 500 units in diameter, maybe. This is good though. I'm liking this. We've got a number of new heroes that we have not seen shards for. Should be exciting.
Choose your hero.
Shard for Drakiro is a must, that's for sure. Shard for Slardar, not really as important. The shard for Slardar, it means anyone hit by his Slithering Crush, they get corrosive hazed instantly for only for 5 seconds. So it's kind of good, but I think it'd be better if you were up against Invis heroes or heroes that couldn't easily dispel things. Kobolds picks up the Lesh. That was one of the heroes that TBD I think banned last. Oh no, last game Kobolds banned Lesh. So we have the Lesh. One of the heroes I'm excited to see a shard on, potentially. Could be really great. But yet another AoE stun to follow up. They've already got Lina Light Strike Array, Slithering Crush, and Lesh's Split Earth. 3 sets of AoE stuns. You can combo one after the other. TBD does not have nearly as many stuns. They do have Ice Path, which is AoE. They have Spear, which is one person. They have Disruption, which isn't really a stun. And they have Dragon Knight, whose Dragon Tail can stun one person. So when it comes to AoE stuff, Kobolds definitely has... I'm definitely in favor of them. But again, TBD, if they can have some great execution like the last game, PL, I feel like PL scales way better than Klink's in the end game, and once he gets Diffusal Blade, it's like GG for Lina in Ancient Apparition. He is just going to demolish them with the mana burn. It's going to be insane. So I will once again be in favor of to be decided. Yes, I am biased, of course, but I gave what I consider perfectly valid reasons for picking.
Prepare for battle.
Oh, the thing again. Come on. Why isn't it working? Did they change their... Dota must have changed their thing. I don't know what's going on. Oh. My stuff isn't working. Well, I don't know what's up. This stuff's weird. Well, roll call it is once again. It seems like my frame rate is being terrible. I don't know what's up with this. I hope it calms down. Well, at top we have Fred on the Jakiro again. Biggie has taken one for the team, supporting Harb on the
30
PL.
seconds to battle.
Let's see how their combo does. Jakiro's pretty good at being supportive. Fructose Father's there on the Ancient Apparition, supporting Anthem on the Slardar. That is going to be a really frustrating combo. All the bashes coming from Anthem, combined with the Cold Feet from Ancient Apparition, is a lot of stun, I think. Looks like TBD is focusing on the bottom rune. They want to secure it for sure. Yes, we do have
The battle
the Light Strike Array stun. Oh, and it hits onto 2. And Darth is able to get that bounty rune. 3 runes claimed by the side of WSS. Retman rotates up top. Looks like he's going to sacrifice, or she's going to sacrifice herself. Does land the Light Strike Array, but that's 4 stacks of Shadow Poison. 5 stacks, and that's a kill. Biggie claims it. I suppose he was hoping that maybe it wouldn't be quite enough damage, can give the kill to Phantom. That is first blood claimed at 20 seconds. At mid, we have Snowstorm on the Dragon Knight. Once again, facing off against Prophecy on the Lesh. Now, Snowstorm here on the Dragon Knight. Dragon Knight has much more natural sustain than Lesh does, just when it comes to tank ability, health regen, and has the better attack damage, has the Quelling Blade as well, has the better attack animation, it is melee, makes sense. But Lesh does have a lot more burst damage and in his range, of course, so we will see how it goes. At bottom, we've got, oh, nice Light Striker once again. Bretman is getting just, lots of harassment onto Bretman, but giving Darth free farm over this lane. I mean, just a bit more freedom in this lane. Oh yeah, so Biggie on Shadow Demon, supporting Phantom on the Mars. I'm looking forward to both of them hitting level 2, seeing a Disruption Spear combination. I don't know how they're going to deal with that. It's going to be really frustrating. Nice job, Retman, with the pull. Makes a lot of sense. The Retmans here on the Lina supporting Darth Heisenberg on the Clinks. A repeat of last game. Okay. They're just having some fun. Ooh, nice job. Phantom getting the last hit. Clever, clever, clever. Oh, Lena's so annoying. But if she overextends, they have... Oh no, Biggie gets Soul Catcher instead. Soul Catcher instead of Disruption. Suppose they're going to wait till level 3 for the combo. I don't know. How goes top? Oh, Anthem seems to be a bit low, but has a salve. So does Fructose Father. They don't seem to have too many problems. Harb has used up a lot of mana, but still has a lot of regen. Not in too bad of a shape. Fred has used a lot of mana, but they all still have a lot of HP regen, so it doesn't seem like they've been able to harass each other too much. Oh, there's the courier. Biggie comes forward a little bit far, taking a few extra hits from Retman. An important thing with Shadow Demon is being able to get those poison stacks. They can become deceptively powerful. If you get too many stacks onto the same hero, you can take quite a lot of damage. Quite a lot of damage. He's got 2 stacks already. There's a slow from God's Rebuke and a third, nope, not a third stack. Spear connects, but Light Striker ready to follow up. Soul Catcher. If Biggie had connected that other Shadow Poison, that probably would have been a kill, but he missed the third one, so it wasn't quite enough. And now he's about out of mana. Has the mangoes, but not worth following up on that. Nice attempt there. So one more Tango on to Darth. There's a Salve. Salve gets cancelled by Phantom. Nice job picking that up. Sorry, Retman, you tried to be supportive, but there's shared Tangos, so nice job there. Retman's being super aggressive. He does have a mango if he decides to go in on it with the spear. Shadow Demon also has 2 mangoes. They can help each other out there. Retman's there pulling the wave once again, and is able to grab the range creep at least. Nice job. So how are last hits going? So at bottom, Mars is about even with Clink. Oh gosh, Mars taking so much damage. Phantom throws the spear out, but Retman is doing so much damage. Down goes Phantom. Biggie's here pretty far out. Probably gonna die as well, but maybe can get the kill with the Shadow Poison. Does get the kill onto Darth, taking out the core, but Retman kills him in return. Oof. That was 2 kills for 1, but they did take out the core hero, the pause 1, which is something. So mid-wise, Snowstorm does have the edge for sure. When it comes, oh gosh, at top, Harb goes down to the crazy, just passive bashes. It's too much. I'm assuming it was bashed with the cold feet. That's a lot to deal with. 5-minute bounties. Biggie rushes for these bottom 2. Same time, Fructose Father goes for the top 2. Makes a lot of sense. Yeah, at mid, Snow is getting decent last hits. Has a Soul Ring. has the base damage advantage, so Prophecy naturally can't do it as well. Prophecy went for the bottle first, naturally. Oh gosh, Lena is limping back home. So Dragon Knight has the bracer. What does he have flying after him? Okay, has the gloves of haste. Maybe he's considering going for a quick Midas. I don't really know. It's an odd item to pick up first. Typically, when you're buying power treads, you're gonna get either boots first for the movement, or probably in Dragon Knight's case, you're gonna get Belt of Strength, which gives you the strength, which gives you more take ability and more damage. Prophecy is okay, has a pretty even trade build. So I'm grabbing the Invis. Oh, gets Light Striker Ray, getting it canceled out. Baited so hard. Redman was just waiting right there. They didn't have any vision. Nice job. Snow does go down. I wonder if he knew it was coming. That was a little scary. Ancient Apparition dropping pretty low. Is she gonna die? Spirit Lance is really close, but they're not fast enough to catch up. Has those boots where Harb has none. Should be able to read. Oh gosh, Clinks just gets totally wrecked. I totally missed that.
Better help Dyer's middle tower.
Was that was Disruption Spear combo, I'm assuming. And Soul Catcher. Just all this stuff all at once. Pretty ridiculous. Redman is back here, but it's just taking the creeps. Has a lot of regen though. Oh, get caught out. Disruption. Oh, but a little miscommunication there. Spear goes through after Disruption, so Redman might actually get a counter kill here if he plays it right. Light Shock Ray does land, and the Dragon Slave is in the last couple hit is enough to take down Phantom. Biggie does take down Redman in return, but that was probably not worth it. Darth is here out of the Skeleton Walk doing some damage onto Biggie, but it's not going to be enough. Royal Jelly is found by Snowstorm, who has popped the ult. Going in on that mid tower. Oh, Prophecy being so nice. I saw him doing that last game too. Oh, whoa. That looks really trippy. What in the world is that? It's a weird courier. Yeah, Prophecy was good with that on the Wind Rangers as well. Denying, then it was just like, it felt like it was unnecessary. It worked out very well. Snow has the boots flying out. Still not sure why he got the gloves first, but hey, whatever. Rotates around, checks the rune, sees it's not there, walks back around. Prophecy knows too, and Prophecy knows he's closer, so Prophecy's gonna go for it. So they're Crust with the bash to follow, and the Cold Feet, and down goes Fred so quickly. That combo is just insane. And we have a level 6 Slardar. That means Corrosive Haze. And at the bottom, Mars just dies so quick. Oh my goodness. Flesh has rotated. And Disruption to extend Biggie's life just a little bit. Light Shock Ray does miss, but Laguna Blade is committed to finish off Biggie. Yep, Haste Rune allows for the quick rotation. Prophecy is going for the Yules. Okay, makes a lot of sense. Helps to set up for the Split Earth. Also helps to set up with the Light Strike Array. Whatever you feel like setting up in. And of course, if you get disrupted, if you just button mash that Yules button, things will be fun. So other cool new items. There's like 50 kinds of blinks now. Swift Blink, Arcane Blink, and Overwhelming Blink. So it's like Int version of Blink, Agi version of Blink, and Strength version of Blink. That's what they all are. It's kind of cool. I'm looking forward to seeing some of those in action. Here's Biggie, hoping to get a disruption onto Prophecy. Can we get a Dragon Tail? Nope. Oh, Biggie's here with the ult. Prophecy turned around. Oof. I wonder if Biggie was going to be in range no matter what. Well, nice rotation by Biggie. Does commit the Demonic Purge, but totally worth it. That's a pretty short cooldown. See if they can take down mid with the poison attack by DK Elder Dragon form. TBD is giving up all the runes. Redman rotates around, grabs the bottom two. Biggie tries to rotate and grab this bounty, but not in time. Disrupts the AA, puts the poison stuff down, and the Soul Catcher But can he take out Crypto's father? I really doubt it. He'd have to hit every single one of those poison stacks. He hits 3, that's pretty good, but not quite enough. Meanwhile, at bottom, Phantom goes down. 2 Laguna Blade, Light Striker Ray, Dragon Slave, the whole shebang. I totally missed that, I apologize, but they're just dying so quickly. Biggie is getting caught out. Potentially Lightning Storm to follow. Prophecy, can he land a Split Earth? It does not land. It does hit onto Snowstorm, but Biggie is perfectly fine. I wouldn't expect any problems anyway. Biggie does have Disruption. Even if he gets stunned, he's perfectly okay. Seems like Darth is having a much better game than last time when it comes to the lane. Definitely not really getting killed quite as often as before. Darth is, and Kobolds is having a better game in general as far as net worth goes. They do have the lead net worth-wise. Here's Snowstorm, a bit aggressively. Oh, the dust goes down. Spear does connect. They have vision on Darth. Light Striker Ray does go down. But Dragon Tail was there in time, and Darth... Oh no, dust is about to wear off. And put one more poison stack, and down goes Darth. That was a bit hairy, but he wisely went the other direction to make space for Retman. Probably a better way to go. Oh gosh. Ice Blast solo onto Fred. Perma-stunned. Not much you can do against that. Down goes Ichikuro. PL is here at mid. Harv is trying to defend. There's a doppelganger to help dodge out the Split Earth, of course.
Not much good's happening to Radiant's bottom tower.
Prophecy has the maxed out Edict. Naturally. Helps for pushing towers and taking down single units. Definitely not good up against a PL. Oh no! Wait, no! Harv! Okay, Harv, I'm not gonna harp upon that too much because that was, oh gosh, what? Well, DK, Snow really wanted to kill Retman there. He really wanted that Lina to die, and he sacrificed himself for it. And he had committed dragon form. But not like all of it. It was pretty much done anyway. Harv, what was that? You missed the rune. That would have been cool. You could have probably not taken out Prophecy, but it would have been really fun. There's Edict. Going to work on the tower. The tower is going to drop, and there it goes. That's Lesh for you. So much AoE damage. Definitely good against PL when it comes to like the earlier game. With that AoE, Lesh can rip through all the illusions pretty quickly, and it makes it very easy to identify which one is the illusion. But on the other side, once you get to the late game, when the illusions get too strong, then it's the same as any other like spell dependent hero. PL will eat through your mana, will do so much damage to you, you're going to be kind of wrecked. Ooh, Slardar has a blink. Nice job, Anthem. That's pretty quick. People are a bit spread out. TBD is acting a bit more confused than I typically see them. Snow decides to go blink. Huh. Makes sense in some regards that they do need some consistent initiation onto, especially Clinks and the Lesh. They have so many Yules, they have so many ways to ignore, like if Mars is the one that blinks in. Because Mars's initiation is the blink in, arena, and then the spear. So there's plenty of time to just self Yules and escape. With the Blink Dragon Tail, there we go. Blink Dragon Tail Snowstorm should be able to take out Fricto's father. There's the Cold Feet. And Ice Blast to follow, maybe? No? Okay, that was a little weird. Decided not to commit the Ice Blast. That's okay. Does go down. Snowstorm did have to commit the Dragon form. Here's Anthem. Nice Disruption. And, okay. Gets the Crucifix on to Snowstorm. Snowstorm, back off. You're going to get stunned. Oh, there's a slow. Demonic Purge, nice work. And Anthem should be dropping shortly. Down he goes to Biggie with the tail end of the Demonic Purge. Possibly the poison stacks. Off at mid, Fred is spotted out. Fred, you're spotted out. Lesh with the wrap around. Has the Yules. Gonna fall perfectly into Split Earth. And perfectly timed. Down goes Fred to a couple auto attacks. There's the arena goes down. Phantom whiffs the spear. Prophecy with a nice juke out. But Snowstorm is rotated as has Harb. They quickly take down Prophecy, and they're chasing forward onto Retman. Retman does have Ice Striker Ray and Laguna Blade, but is it going to be enough? He is dropping so quickly, not enough time to even drop the Laguna Blade. They do see Darth, but he's got Arcane Rune. They don't have any vision, it's okay. Biggie's here. Did he get the rune? Nope. But Biggie, do you know Darth is there? Do you have like a sixth sense that Darth is here? Oh no, Ice Blast. Okay, Biggie. Oh, Biggie gets hit. Biggie. You need help. Oh, okay, he knows. He pops Disruption. He's gonna live a little bit longer, potentially. And he goes down. And they also revealed they have a sentry up here. Oh, wait. Well, he put the sentry down, so he saw Clinks, and hopefully he saw this ward. It's always nice to know where the money is, so you can get some free money from the dewarding. They're rotating top. Fred is TPing top solo. You gotta be careful. Oh gosh, Fred revealed himself. He's gonna go down. He is so gonna go down. Fred. Blink forward by Anthem with a quick Slithering Crush, followed by the bash and the split earth, and down goes Fred. I don't know what that was for. I'm sorry, Fred. You did clear out the wave. You created some space. That is something. Your team, it seems like, was kind of rotating around, but everyone was there. You didn't know. That's okay. Let's see. What are you going to do next? Well, Anthem. Oh, Anthem's Prophecy. Oh, blink forward with the crush. Nice dodge out by PL. Perfectly timed. Prophecy goes down really quickly, making some more space. Anthem gets pushed back by Godspear. A little bit of miscommunication once again. The spear goes through the disruption onto Anthem. Anthem is sprinting away so quickly. They pop the Demonic Courage and the Arena. They really want this kill onto Anthem. They commit a lot for that. A whole lot. But they do get the kill onto 2 cores. That's the second time we've seen that bit of miscommunication. Maybe the combo between Disruption and the Spear isn't as... Maybe they're not as used to it as they are with other things. I suppose this is one of the more complicated combos where you do have to be in sync. You can't... If you do Disruption too early, then you're going to ruin the Spear. Whereas if you have like Alina and Amaris, then either one can go first. It'll be perfectly fine. They're both going to land, they're both going to do damage, they're both going to do something. Disruption is a bit different. Well, the two of them are alone up here. Snowstorm's ult is worn off. He's got to be careful. Here's Prophecy, pops the Yules. Split Earth to follow. Split Earth is a little too early. It doesn't land, but they Orchid. Anthem blinks forward to take out Biggie in the back end. Biggie had the disruption onto Snowstorm, but Snowstorm goes down. 5 heroes have rotated. They just die way too quickly. They don't even take the tower. A little unfortunate. They were way too far forward though, without any wards. That was TBD's bad, I think. This Blink on Anthem is paying off in spades. So Clinks had the Orchid reveal there. Lesh is going for the plus one, it looks like. Oh no. Oh, Fred. Oh, he knows he misplaced the Macro Pyre. Doesn't really hit anything. I think the idea was to have it hit the creep a little bit, but nope. Doesn't do anything. Friendly team tip by Biggie. I'm sure they lolled in chat a little bit. First tier 2 has been dropped. They quickly claim the outpost. Harb is farming their jungle. Needs to farm up. Harb does not. Okay. Oh wow, there we go. Finally, I was like, Harb doesn't have Diffusal yet. But there it goes. It's flying out to him now. It does seem important to have Manta, but I think he's seeing that, yeah, Diffusal does seem even more important at this point in the game. To me, make your illusions mean, like, create even more havoc. Yeah, Manta is... Oh, here we go. Arena drops down. Spear does connect onto Heisenberg, but oh, there's Laguna Blade to follow up. Disruption into the ice path, and Retman... Oh, Retman goes down to Prophecy's Lightning Storm. Light Strike Ray does land. Oh my gosh, heroes are going down. Down goes Mars, down goes Jakiro. Down goes Snowstorm, who just popped El Dragon form. Harb is alone, has taken out Prophecy. Can he finish off Fructose Father? Fructose Father does go down. Disruption, or Doppelganger pop by Harbinger, doing so much damage to Anthem. Is it going to be enough? Light Strike Ray does not land, but down goes Harb. And Slardar is able to TP away. Lina is crazy low. Biggie has Disruption, but Dragon Slave's going to be here. Oh, well played by Biggie. That was a well-deserved tip. Got the Disruption, got the Poison stack, killed Lina before she could drop down the Dragon Slave. I thought for sure Lina was going to kill him first. Well played there. You deserve a clip for that one. That was pretty cool. Nice job. I'm glad I got to see that. That was a little unfortunate though. Snow popped the dragon form and kind of wasted it, and Harb did so much damage. But he needs to be a bit more tanky. He definitely needs this Manta. Oh, I suppose Mars does have... Oh no, doesn't have it yet. He's working on that Vlads. Once he has the Vlads with the PL, that's going to be super effective in helping Harb to sustain a lot better. Let's check out net worth at this point. All the cores are pretty even except for Phantom. Phantom is clearly suffering on this Mars. Not having nearly as much fun as last game. They are here though. Can we get disruption? Nice Yules. Arena goes down. Spear does connect. Nice job, Phantom, with the aggressive blink forward. They do connect. Retman does go down. Ice Blast does not quite connect, I don't think. Nope, it does not connect. But Clinks is here, able to take down Biggie in return, ending the 3-time streak. Did use the Orchid. Nice blink away by Phantom. Snow, what are you doing still here? Nice blink forward by Anthem. With all the combo stuns, Snowstorm is just locked in place. Goes down so quick. And that was right after popping the Elder Dragon form. That was a good Macropyre though. Able to clear out the creep wave. Nice job there. Oh no, blink forward by Anthem once again. This blink is just doing so much work. Klink's given the vision and Phantom goes down as well.
Dire's bottom tower needs some help.
Things are kind of snowballing here, it seems.
It looks like Dire fortified their structures.
Kobolds is doing very well, staying together as a team, getting those initiations by the Slardar. Quite effective.
Dire's bottom tower has shattered to little pieces.
Oof. Well, net worth wise, we still have Harb and Snow are still well up there. The Lestrak, the Clinks, and the Slardar are also up there in the same tier, so Phantom's the only one that's kind of throwing off the balance of the game so far. Harb is kind of close to Manta, not really that close. Definitely seems important. Phantom is still working on the Vlads. Still about 1k away from that. A little more than you would like. So Snow is working on that BKB.
Just as much help as bottom.
Phantom also needs the BKB, that's for sure. Oh, they are quickly taking down Roche. It got pinged out. But there's Corrosive Haze, there's all the bashes. Arena goes down, Spear connects. Can he steal it? Can he steal it? Oh no, Prophecy gets it. They get the kill on the Slardar, but Prophecy is able to get the Aegis. Ice Blast does connect. That probably means Phantom is going to go down. Does in fact go down, but 3 heroes have gone down on the side of Kobolds. Prophecy does respawn, but Second Life also goes down. Nice dodge by Harb going out to kill off Fructo's father. Fructo's father is almost certainly going to go down. That'll be a total team wipe. He catches up, and one more Spirit Lance. Down goes Fructo's father. Wow. You need a tip. You need a tip, Phantom. You did that. I don't know, like you pinged it out. You just hoped that the timing was perfect. Amazing Arena, amazing Spear. Taking out Slardar because he has been the one who's turning these fights. Getting those hazes out, getting those bashes out. Starting all the combinations of stuns. Super annoying, and then quickly taking out Prophecy. So he couldn't really contribute to the fight. And then of course Clinks just melted as well because he was stuck in there. That worked out so well. I was not expecting it. Oh my gosh. Momentum has shifted. Things have definitely evened out again. Now Harb is back neck and neck. Darth is here on the side though. They gotta be careful. Oh gosh, you're gonna get caught out. You're gonna get caught out. Ice Path goes down to kind of ward them off. Biggie is just sitting in the middle. Biggie. Biggie is still in there. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. They didn't see him. And we have an invis. We have an invis Phantom here. But they have a sentry here now, and they know it. Phantom. Ice Path connects. Arena goes down. Spear does connect onto Retman. Retman should go down with Macropyre. He does in fact go down. Phantom did get hit by the Ice Blast. Prophecy is taking so much damage, but also dishing out damage in return. Down goes Phantom. BKB popped by Snowstorm. Dude, they just totally rip into Anthem. Anthem totally dies. That was ridiculous. Fructo's father. Ice Path does not connect. Harbinger's diving a bit farther than you would hope. Fred goes down eventually to... I don't really know exactly.
Radiant's middle tower
That
is
was
under attack.
big fight. 2 for 3 there. 2 cores for a core and a
Radiant's
support.
middle tower could use
2
some
cores
help.
and a support for 1 core and a support. Not too bad. Snowstorm. Oh gosh. And Snowstorm gets caught out by the Ice Blast and the Orchid. But that's Dragon Knight for you. So tanky. Look at that. Had 26 armor. Wait, where'd it go? He had 26. What? There we go. 26 armor. Oh, because of Harb's ring. Yeah. That's a lot of armor. Clinks can't really hurt him if it's just Clinks. Now, of course, if we got Prophecy there with him too, that's a whole different story. So Phantom has the finished Vlad's, working on BKB. Of course, Essential. Harb has the Manta, has the Diffusal, working on Scotty. Gotta get super tanky, super buff. Whoa, Harb, you're a 25 PL. What? 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 Okay. Color me impressed. 25. Nice job. Well, that is something you don't want to see. Here's Snow. Blinks forward. Nobody's there. Someone's gonna get caught out. Everyone's being so careful. Well, Kobolds has total vision of them, but they probably expect that Fred has backup, which he of course does. I'm sure they could take Fred out before he could really do anything, but they might die in return. Snow pops the Elder Dragon form. He is level 19 now, so has level 3 Dragon form. Has the shards. Use it. Use it. Wait, no, wait, where are you? There's the shards. See, that's the fire. It's called Fireball, which is like identical to the... Are they here? Let's see. There's like a ancient creep that has like that exact ability, so I thought it was so funny. Oh gosh, Arena goes down, spear to the wall, onto Prophecy once again, blink forward by Anthem, with the BKB doing so much damage. Nice dodge out by Harb, takes out Retman in return. Anthem's kind of caught behind the lines. Yes, he has BKB, but it ends, and Ice Path connects, and there's some more pushes. Orchid onto Snow, but disruption for the save. Down goes Fructose Father on the back end to Harb. Harb is doing so much damage. Down goes Anthem to all the combined stuff. Darth taking a lot of damage, has to end it backing off. That's 4-0. TBD really asserting... Wait, what? Well, TBD asserting their dominance, but then Phantom kind of felt bad for not dying, so Phantom decides to die to the tower because he's being a good sport. Nice job, Phantom. You're doing really good. Making sure to keep up the enemy team morale. I know you died last team fight too, so it's good to keep consistent about that. Well, 2 incredibly big team fights in a row where TBD clearly came out the victor. We've seen some pretty amazing arenas, kind of helping to zone out the Clinks. They've consistently been able to take Prophecy out of the equation. Lesh's big thing is that he deals out a lot of damage, but over a period of time. So the important thing is with Lesh, you need to survive long enough that all of your spells can be cast multiple times and can work their magic. He seems to be getting taken out before he can really cast more than just a few different spells, which is having a big impact. And yeah, Anthem had the BKB, but by the time he blinked in there and went in, he was kind of alone, and he went to the back lines trying to kill the easy targets. But then his team died in the process. And Clinks kind of gets screwed over by the arena because arena blocks ranged attacks. So as long as they make sure Clinks is on one side of the arena before he has BKB, then they're good to go. So shards. Clinks has shards once again. They're being boring. Lesh, bullwhip. I haven't seen anyone cast it. Cast the bullwhip. I didn't see Phantom. Oh, there we go. That was the bullwhip. Did you see it? That was cute. That was cute. Okay, now we've seen it. I'm happy. Okay, no shards there, no shards there. Shards on Lina. I feel like the Lina shards make sense. It's only 1,400 gold. It makes her ult be in a line. That seems really great when you get multiple people in a spot. And that's especially likely considering the number of AoE stuns they have. It's very likely that you're going to be able to catch more than one hero with Laguna Blade. So I feel like that the ROI on that item is super big. Okay, Snow's in the front lines. Blinks, oh gosh, blinks forward, and he is behind the arena onto all 5 heroes. Perfectly placed. Down goes Fireball. Snowstorm pops the BKB. Down goes Fructose Father. Anthem pops BKB, but so much damage going down there. Darth dies. Retman dies. Anthem dies. Everyone dies. That is a full team wipe. Nobody on TBD is even low. They totally got the initiation. Phantom got all of them in the arena. Oh my gosh, and if he had the shards on that one, that would have been perfect. Happy taunts. Oh gosh, so Clinks buys back. Anyone else at buyback?
Radiant's top tower
Nope.
deserves just
That's
as
it.
much help as bottom.
And dropping the fireball out here to kind of deter Blinks from doing anything. What can Darth do besides just
Radiant's top tower has
kill some
fallen.
creeps? And even then, he's got to be careful.
Radiant's top barracks are going to blow over.
TBD quickly takes down top racks.
Radiant's top
The
barracks
good thing
have
about
fallen.
everyone being so low level is that they're all going to respond pretty quickly. So TBD, they got to be careful when they back off. They could very easily be caught out and die because they stayed way too long. Ice Blast does connect onto some.
Radiant's middle tower
Harb
has
is
fallen.
hit, but is pretty tanky. Everyone is up though. They have Anthem. Anthem breaks forward, connects onto Fred, but
Dyer's
backs
mill
off.
fortified their
Casts the Corrosive Haze, but that's about it. They kind of let everyone go. Okay. Well, Kobolds, they did save their racks, which will extend the game for just a bit longer. Grosh will be up in a couple minutes. Nicely
Double
timed
damage.
there. Oh, it's raining. Oh, and they have like Christmassy stuff. They have little packages. That's cute. Oh, and it's Roshan. Roshan usually has like a little Santa hat during the holiday season. We'll see it when he responds in 1.5 minutes. So Lesh has a Bloodstone. Working on Ghost next. Ghost will be super important. That'll make her survive way longer because she is just melting, or he is melting. Lesh is just melting too. All that damage from PL, it's ridiculous. And from Dragon Knight. Ghost will make her last a lot longer, or him last. Well, it's just it. Let's just say it's it. AA is actually pretty farmed, has the Yules, has the Atos, which is perfect given the cold feet. You cold feet someone and then you Yules them. Yules is also great defensively. You can also Atos them and cold feet them, increasing the likelihood that you're going to get the stun off. Of course, PL can doppelgang right out of it. And we got BKBs on DK, and the finished BKB finally on to Phantom. Oh, PL got the Ags. Wait, so what does it do now? Okay, so the active does destroys other illusions and creates the max illusions it allows with the oh, wait, what? That seems kind of awesome. That seems kind of awesome. So the max illusions is 10. And it's going to make them last 10 seconds longer. So you just use it and you instantly get 10 illusions. That's insane. Oh my gosh. Okay. This might be broken because yeah, you could just, it's like CK's ult. You could use it and then just use it to just get all 10 illusions and have them push a wave. That is a lot. Oh my goodness, I want to see it. I'm looking forward to this so much. Oh, Shadow Demon has both. Okay, so 3 charges on the purge, and then the shard does, oh, you can purge allies. That's going to be great too. Now it means that you can purge Corrosive Haze, you can purge Orchid, you can purge Cold Feet probably, yeah, Cold Feet. And you can purge the slow, so that's pretty good.
Roshan has fallen to the Dire.
Oh, and it heals people and allies. It purges them, it continuously dispels them. Oh, it's a continuous dispel too. That means anytime they cast something, they're just gonna get continuously dispelled. So if you cast Cold Feet on them, if you cast Corrosive Haze, it's not gonna matter. I'm liking this, seeing the combo of both of them. Jakiro has the Scepter, so now it's Liquid Frost. Oh gosh, Blink Forward by Snowstorm has the Axe on the Dragon Knight and the Shards. There's the Fireball. They're like ignoring Redman because they know he's dead. Phantom taking a lot of damage even with the BKB. Pops the Bulwark. Will he survive? Break onto Anthem. Anthem, oh, he's gonna go down. Phantom does go down, but Anthem also goes down. Harb. Is Harb gonna be able to take out Redman? Oh, Blink Forward by Snow. Perfect Life Strike Array though. And the Cold Feet.
The Radiant's middle barracks.
Anthem has bought back, but maybe will die. Snowstorm pops the cheese. That's why he was so bold. I was like, oh my gosh. Die back by Lesh. Die back by Anthem. Both Anthem and Prophecy. Darth is still alive. AA is still alive.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Lena's still alive. What can they do? Buyback wise, AA still has buyback. That's something. Ice Path lands onto Darth, followed up by the Dragon Tail. He's still pretty tanky though. Dragon Knight gets stuck by the cold feet. Harv loses his first life to the tower. Light Strike ready to follow up. Retman. Oh gosh. Harv is there and Yules to hopefully save, but there's Macapire, there's Ice Path, and down goes Retman. Klings pops BKB, trying to kill off Snowstorm with the Orchid, but Disruption saved by Biggie. Nice work there. Harv is still so tanky. I want to see you pop it again. Okay, pop it. Pop it. Pop, lock, and drop it. Let's go. There we go. Look at the illusions. Max illusions all at once. That's insane. So much. So much. Well, it seems like there's not much of a chance. Got the shards on Mars once again. TV is going for the throne. I don't see much chance of Kobolds coming back from this. Blink forward by Anthem with the BKB. Gets a nice stun onto multiple people, but probably gonna die in return. Yep, Anthem dies. Nice arena by Mars. Gets the stun. Gets the kill onto Fricto's father as well. GG is called by Kobolds right before their throne dies. Good game. To be decided claims victory in game number 2. That is a 2-0 sweep by To Be Decided. Nice job. Oof. Well, that was cool. Well, that is all we have for tonight. What is that? Who in the world is that? Oh, they have another patch again. That's funny. Okay, well, thank you everyone for watching. That's all we've got for tonight. Yeah. I think I'll be casting again on Sunday, most likely. I'm going to be casting another game from this league, Fellowship of the Ping, who I'm trying to follow. I will have a co-caster this time, someone who reached out to me, who I want to call Bassy, even though his name is not, it's supposed to be Bassy, and that's not even his name, that's just like some nickname. Yeah, hopefully I'll be doing that this Sunday. But for now, good night. Thanks for watching. Yeah, and enjoyed. I look forward to doing it in the future. Hope things are okay.